Welcome to Retro Renegades. We are playing arcade games again tonight.
You almost sounded country right then, Jay.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare say that I sound country.
We're playing arcade games again tonight.
Again,
Y'all, grab you a stick.
So I had a different idea what I wanted to do tonight, but that kind of fell through at the last minute. I was gonna play arcade games anyway, and of course, thank goodness I've got the retro arcade here that I can just pop up anytime. And something that Super didn't tell me that I discovered on my own is that the regular version of the arcade looks different than the neon version. So we have a different layout today.
Oh yeah, one's small, one's big.
Yeah, but they have the same amount of arcade games.
Is it the same amount?
Yeah, the same amount. So we're going into the arcade. Yeah, 'cause I counted them. They're just all they're all just like pushed into like a quicker, smaller area, I think. Yeah. So here we go. We're hanging out. And Super, I opened this up. It's an online version if you want to jump in VR. I'm not doing VR mainly because I have to host, but if you want to jump in, you can.
Might be a little bit. I just woke up.
He's got to remember how to turn his computer on.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So-
we can't get food. God damn it. Fuck. Everyone's bought all the food here and they cancel their Walmart order. I'm not happy.
Well, I'd have saved you some tacos, Super, if I'd known you're starving over there.
I'll save you some dumplings.
For some reason, I don't want your all's tacos. I'll take your old ladies though.
You know,
Make sure you guys
You
in
don't
the
want
chat
my mom,
let
dude.
us know how the audio is, because we never know until we're.
You know what? I went on your YouTube graphic guide, then Nancy Pelosi keeps popping
I
up.
was just thinking
Is that happening to you guys?
Nancy.
Is this
I
like
haven't
a...
seen her.
Yeah, I put on graphics guide stream and Nancy Pelosi keeps popping up.
Weird.
Cyber says you sound like a pony, Super.
I'm half pony.
Is this VR, Jay?
So this can be played in VR,
Yeah.
but I'm not playing it in VR right now.
Well, no, I know that, but
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can play this in VR.
Yeah, you can play this in VR. But I'm playing Batman right now.
Not if you don't put that cartridge in right, you ain't.
I know that it's weird. It's almost like a Saturday night with the lights out.
Ooh. Yeah, you get the porno tape sitting there on the desk.
Yeah, you don't know if it's in or not
Two
until
of
you
them.
like hit the buttons. So yeah, so I discovered that this whole setup has the emulators built into it as well, and it's got Batman, one of my favorite beat 'em ups from the SNES days. You guys ever play this one? It's Batman Returns.
I think I did. I think I had.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
I love this one. It's awesome.
Jay, it's hard to remember what games you had when you've had so many. You know what I'm saying?
And I get it, but you know what? I was a very picky person when I was a kid. Even though I had a lot of games, I only bought the games that I really wanted to play back then. I didn't just buy everything like I do now. Like right now, I got games that I got probably 100 games I'll probably never play.
I'm like that now, Jay. Like
Yeah.
when I was a kid, I mean,
But I wasn't like that as a kid.
If
No,
I was,
I
in-
played
if I-
every game.
If I was interested in it, I bought it, and then and if I didn't, I rented it. I mean, I played all kinds of shit, but now I'm like that now. I'm picky. I'm very picky.
Yeah.
Who the fuck gave us a thumbs down? I will kick your ass. Hey, we got Infisto in the chat.
It's not
It's-
Infisto.
Back from the head is in chat. Hey, wait, this isn't Arcade Neon. This is the
This is
other
the
one.
regular one.
I
No,
Wait,
I know what
wait.
you're thinking of. You're thinking of the one with the bedroom. I'm not doing the bedroom one because
No, I was saying. I thought you were. Well, Arcade Neon's the one where you walk around the arcade.
I can walk around the arcade with this. See, watch, look.
Wait,
See?
look around.
See? I'm in the
my
arcade.
latest review has 4 thumbs down.
What?
Damn.
Yeah. I
Screw
don't know why
them.
you would get a thumbs down on a review.
Because you mispronounced that dude's name.
Yeah, exactly. Did you see that comment?
No, I didn't. I mean, what you were talking about a while
Oh
ago.
yeah. Sorry. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Screw that.
Oh, graphic. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were playing the thing where you can like customize all the posters and all that
No,
crap.
you can't. You can do that in this too, but it takes
Right.
way more effort.
Right.
Way
okay.
more effort. One of these days, I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna like customize everything and make my arcade. Problem I had with that the MUVR was I wasn't able to get all my emulators working yet, so I didn't bother going
Damn.
forward with it.
Crazy Greek dude picking up a new freezer for the restaurant at Costco. Said the old one went out. Damn, that ain't cheap.
No, not at all.
Those freezers are huge.
What's up, Crazy Greek dude? What's up, everybody in chat?
We
You'll
appreciate
be
you all
Infinite.
coming in during the apocalypse.
Cyber.
Apocalypse doesn't mess with us. You know, we keep going.
It's the Chronopolis.
That's right. I'm not worried about that.
I was talking to a guy. I was talking to the homeowner that where I was at today about this shit, and he's like, I was talking to my wife, and he's like, we were talking. He's like, this coronavirus shit really hasn't changed our lifestyle much. I'm like, it ain't changed by much either. I was like, I've been doing this shit for 20 years. When I get off work, my knees hurt, my back hurts. I don't go places much on the weekend or after I get off work. I like to rest. So
Well, you're a gamer, dude.
yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm like, I've been self-isolating for fucking years. So
Yeah, and Mom said that what sitting in her bedroom playing games would not prepare us for anything. Screw
Yep.
that.
Yeah, obviously now it has.
Did you see that? You see how many likes I got on that one
I
tweet I,
know.
put out that
That's
said that?
awesome.
Holy shit.
Oh man, I canceled my Last of Us 2 Collector's Edition pre-order because
Yeah, I saw
You
your
might as
tweet.
well. You can't get into the store to get it, can you?
well they're doing curbside.
Oh yeah,
where you
that's right.
drive
That's
up
right.
there. But I don't. I mean, I don't want to take my chances if that store closes. That's $180 gone.
You finally come to terms with the fact that GameStop's not going to be around much longer.
Well, I just don't know about my store in particular, and there's no way to find out what 300 stores are closing. So
Yeah,
I
the
don't.
350 or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's yours. It's yours.
And I tried to get them just to switch it to delivery, but they couldn't. They wouldn't
What?
do it.
That's
They're like,
fucking-
no, online's a whole different entity kind of thing. I'm like, what? Just give me a freaking game card.
You know what's stupid is we have GameStops like we have one in the mall and then one right across the street from the mall. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
same here.
They're
I never even
everywhere
thought about
here.
that, but that is
It's
same here.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah. What now?
We have
We have-
GameStop.
In a mall and
Uh,
across the street.
outside of the mall.
Yeah,
Okay.
outside the mall is another GameStop, and I just happened to think about it. It's like, you know what? We got the same fucking thing here.
Yeah.
What's
Every
happening,
thought-
Fastback? Say hi to Fastback, everybody.
What's up,
Fast
Fastback?
back.
Crispy's in the chat.
Crispy, what's
Fast
up, buddy?
Crispy? Come
Back
on,
to-
Crispy.
Cyber Gunter.
You're supposed to be having lunch with your lady.
Or
Having
have your
dinner with
lady
your
for
lady.
lunch.
Yeah. She's gonna be wondering why you're on your phone right now. She's gonna think that you're texting your other woman.
Just tell her to keep her head in the pillow. It's okay. Just put it on her back and you can text and
Yeah.
you know, there's too many GameStops as is.
Oh,
Well,
wait.
yeah, that was the problem. They'd put like 4 in one little tiny area, and they're like competing against each other. So,
Yep.
I mean, that's probably someone smart finally came in there and said, "That's a dumb idea."
Well, around me, within, say, a 10-mile radius, just where I'm at, there's 1, 2, 3, and that's not a big. 10 miles is not a big area.
No.
There's 3.
Dirty J, what's up, Dreadpool? Hey, if anyone wants to come in here, just let us know.
I invited Mike, and if Fastback's available and he wants to jump in, Dirty J wants to jump in, you guys can send him the link.
She's making
And
dinner
try-
right now, huh? Crispy?
And
Bacon
try to
cheeseburgers.
thumbs up and try to share this out, people, because YouTube's
Yeah.
stupid and isn't
Yeah.
giving people notifications that anyone's going live.
It's the T virus.
It is the T virus.
It's the moron virus, I say.
I swear to God, if my Walmart doesn't get any food soon, I'm gonna flip out.
Yeah, like I said, I went this weekend, man. I spent $250, and that was, a lot of times when you go to the grocery store, you're buying cleaning supplies and all that shit, and that's what costs a lot.
Yeah.
But the $250 was like all food for the most part.
Sweet.
I was like, yeah, I mean, my Walmart had plenty of food. I don't know what the deal is with your Walmart super. Are the employees eating while they're at work, or I mean, what the fuck's going on?
Shelves are empty. We don't have any
It's different. It's different everywhere. It's just some places are sold out, some places aren't.
So
yeah,
you're saying,
we're not just toilet paper. We're out of food.
How many Walmarts you got in your area, Super?
One,
That would explain it.
or wait, two. They're both out of
Still,
food.
it still explains it if there's just two. Because I mean, I could, shit. There's fucking probably 20 of them around here.
Yeah.
that go
within another like a 10-mile radius or a 15-mile radius, there's 1, 2, 3. Shit, there's probably
There's
10.
a butt.
Yeah.
We even have super Walmarts or something like that. I don't know.
So, yeah,
What's a
we
super
have super
Walmart?
Walmarts and super Targets. And
Yeah, they're fucking huge. Dude.
Yeah.
They have like stores inside there.
yeah,
It's
we're
crazy,
like,
dude.
so, I mean, like one half of it's nothing but food. Like it's a
Yeah.
a full-size grocery store, and
I
then
mean,
the other side.
all our
Target store.
Walmarts sell groceries as well, but I wouldn't
But yeah,
consider them huge.
Same here, but there's some of them that are the bigger ones that they add the word
Yeah.
super to. And
The Targets have clinics, like medical clinics in Kaiser.
Yeah.
Clinics.
Our grocery stores have clinics in them.
They just started adding those. I was like, what the hell?
Well, that's all right. So I went to the liquor store. So we have to go to the liquor store in Canada. Where I'm from in Canada, you have to go to the liquor store to get your booze. And there was a lineup out the door of 6 people, all standing 6 feet apart, and they would only let 2 people into the store at one time.
yep, some places are doing that.
Yeah.
Noof Noof Kaboom is in the house.
What's happening, Noof?
What's up, Noof?
What up, Noof?
We're talking about Walmart, our favorite subject.
Walmart.
I miss like seeing Walmart people.
I know.
Dude, I will not go in a fucking store right now. I'm like,
I went
fuck.
into CVS and there was nobody there. Bought a bunch of candy.
Yeah, I drove by one yesterday and there wasn't nobody there, so I thought they were closed. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just going to the grocery store."
No, I walked right in. Nobody was there. They had like a
Yobi
plastic
sent me
seat.
salt worth of 10,000, whatever that is. What's salt?
Sparks.
I'm not salt. Oh, Spar. I thought it said salt.
Sparks.
It had a little salt shaker.
Yeah, I can't. I can't see them.
I thought he was telling me
Yeah.
that I was being salty.
That's what I was. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Yobi. I appreciate the salt. It's not like my cholesterol isn't high enough as it is.
Hi, Yobi.
Oh, I still haven't beat Doom Eternal. I saw you guys saw Daz beat it. I'm like,
Is that game good?
fuck yeah, it's good, dude.
I watched someone play it. Looked like they were playing Recore or some shit.
Hell no. Well,
Like jump, dash. Shit.
Jump, dash, shoot,
Hey,
jump.
people talking shit about the platforming in that. I don't have no problem with it, dude. Never, not one bit.
Paradise Decay did a video of him playing it, put Mario sounds like when they jump and dash and shit. It was funny as fuck.
Yeah, it's good, man.
So what's good about it,
This,
Jago?
if you like Doom 2016, this one is just as good, but it's just as good but better. It's improved on everything that Doom 2016 was. The guns feel awesome. I mean, I think the platform is great. I haven't had a problem with it. The music's fucking phenomenal. I mean, just everything about it. I think some people say, like I said, the graphics were I think it looks better than Doom 2016 to me.
I have to admit, I haven't gotten very far in Doom yet.
I think I'm on the last level.
How does difficulty shape up to the last Doom?
This one's harder. I'm gonna tell you that. This
Even
one's
the
harder.
bosses. Here's my problem. In the last Doom, that, you know, the boss that comes back to life after you kill him near the end.
Yeah.
Anyway, it took me forever to kill him. Forever. It's because I'm playing with one hand, I think, too, because, you know, you got to use the big weapons on him. You got to dodge a lot. And I just found it really, really hard. And then when he came back to life, it was like, no, it just fucking took me 100 tries to get you the first time.
The only one that's a pain in the ass, like, I mean, it's not really a spoiler, but it is and it isn't. There's a boss that's kind of like a gladiator, but I ain't gonna tell you where he's at or whatever.
Right.
But he was easier to beat than the fucking Marauder was if the Marauder's got help. The one that throws up the shield.
Right.
If the Marauder has no backup, he's a pussy. But what makes him hard is when he's got like all the other demons around you attacking at the same time.
Right.
He takes advantage of that shit, and then you can't shoot anything at him unless his eyes blink green because he blocks everything. He even blocks the BFG 9000.
What?
Yeah.
You can't block the BFG.
Yeah, he does. He blocks it, and like he can block it with his shield, and all the other demons around him will be dead.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but if he's
Is it
behind
better? Is it better than the first Doom, Jago?
you talking about 2016?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say it is. It's a lot longer too. Cause like by this time I'd already like time wise what I've played of it, I'd already beat you Doom 2016.
My only problem with Doom, I don't get motion sick on a lot of games, but that game gets me fucking motion sick. The first one did. That's why I wasn't
why I liked
interested
it.
in the second.
Is that because it the
moves so
fast
fast.
motion? Because then it's like full.
This
It's like
one's
six-
faster.
It's 60 frames, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. This one's faster too. Just like speed wise, the game
Yeah.
is faster. Like you know that you've seen the gifs where if you type in Doom Eternal, you'll see that gif where him pulling out that big red sword. I just got that today. That
Okay.
instant kills any demon.
Instant.
Anything I've come up against so far since I've got it, it don't matter. Like the big fat demons with the gun arms, I can't think what they're called.
Yeah.
Anything anything that I've in the game so far, it kills them instantly, one hit.
Wow.
Wait, Noof got a house. We gotta go to Noof's house for
Yeah,
housewarming
party at Noof's.
Yeah.
housewarming party.
Yeah, congrats, Snoof.
Toga.
Yeah, congratulations.
Oh, and you know they're having fast travel, right, in the game? I thought it meant once you cleared a level, you could go back, because I didn't research it. I just knew there was fast travel. You could go back to a level you previously beaten. You could fast travel to, like, any spot in it. No. Found out today. That sucks. Like, there's a couple places missions I didn't beat, so I went back to them older levels, and it only works when you get to the end of the level while you're on that level. Because you've opened up the whole map, you know what I'm saying? You've turned the whole map green because you've been there or whatever.
Right.
Fast travel works while you're like the whole map is opened up and you're on that level at the time. If there's I can't remember what they're called, the Slayer gates. There's 2 Slayer gates that I could not beat. One of them was because of the fucking Marauder for one of them. I was gonna go back and beat it because I'm leveled up more now, and now to get to the Slayer gate, I've got to go through the whole level again to where it's at. God damn it!
How do you feel about the light traversing?
The what traversing?
You know how you can jump and double jump and stuff like that. Like,
Like I said, I've had no problem with it. Like
Yeah.
the platforming, the double jump,
the little bit
dash-
of platforming. Yeah.
Yeah, the dashing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's fine. I mean, I think it's great. I've had zero problem with that. That's why I don't understand. Like, the platformer's not really that good, and he won't grab ledges. I'm like, bullshit. I've never had him not grab a ledge. So I don't understand it. It's a damn good game. I'm gonna tell you, it deserves to be nominated for Game of the Year. It probably won't because when it came out, but it deserves to be.
Is anyone getting? Sorry, switch topics, but is anyone getting Resident Evil 3?
No,
I'm thinking about it, but I would kind of leaning toward no.
I haven't beat Resident Evil 2 that I bought last year.
Yeah,
I
me
haven't
neither.
either. I've played a little bit of it.
And
that was it.
I started playing the demo of 3.
Yeah, me too.
And
I didn't even play the demo yet.
the only thing I didn't like about it is the same thing I didn't like about 2. It's aiming. I find aiming so hard in that game, like to try to shoot them in the head. And you have to shoot them in the head or you're dead.
Well, I heard it was. I don't remember I read it, but I read somewhere on Twitter that said it was like 5 hours. I'm not paying $60 for a 5-hour game.
Yeah, I heard it's very, very short.
No.
And
And
I never played the original Resident Evil 3, so
Resident Evil 3, that's one of the Resident Evils that I never played. I think I went from 2 to, what was that, Code Veronica after 3?
Yep, same here.
I went from 2 to Code Veronica. And I never played
Code Veronica was awesome.
Yeah, Code Veronica was really cool. I had it I've got it for the Saturn, and I also got it for the 360.
It was on. I got it on Dreamcast.
I got it on Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I got a Dreamcast.
So like Resident Evil 3, I don't know how how long the original Resident Evil.
I think the original is actually about that same time that you can beat it in that time frame.
Yeah, I'm not paying $60 for a 5-hour game. I'm sorry.
Code Veronica was long.
It was. It wasn't no 5-hour game. I can tell you that. And
I hope Crispy's being facetious there, talking about Metascores. You know what? I never look at a Metascore. I don't give a crap.
Yeah, either do I.
I don't give a shit about the Metascore. If I'm into the game, like Doom Eternal could have got a fucking 65, and I still was gonna buy that day one. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? If I look at a game, I see a game, the gameplay, the game mechanics look interesting, the story, whatever, seems interesting, or just anything about it catches my eye, I'm buying it no matter what. Like I told you, Jay, I'm picky now. I don't buy as many games as I used to. I ain't got time anyway. Like Doom, I knew from me playing Doom 2016 that Doom Eternal was a day one buy when they
me too.
When they announced it, what was it, E3 or whatever? I knew that was day one.
I wasn't even gonna buy it because I didn't have the money, but I did that quick job for MM2K, and
oh yeah.
Hey, don't judge. Don't judge. It's tough times, right?
Yeah, I'm not judging you, Jay.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I mean, make that dollar or whatever they call it over there.
The loony. Gotta make that loony.
Yeah,
loony.
But
like, I don't
yeah,
know.
so anyway, it was kind of a last minute thing. I did it for him, and he gave me enough money to buy the game, so I did it.
Do you regret buying Doom?
I don't regret it. I haven't finished playing it, but I don't regret it.
Just your initial impressions, what you've played of. You don't regret it, do you?
No, not at all. But you know what game has got me hooked? The Division 2.
Really?
I'm grinding on that like nuts.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Damn, Jay.
I didn't say with my nuts.
He's not even
you
drinking.
kind of implying that you like to grind out the nuts.
I've even last night I've been playing Division 1. I like Division 1 way better than.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like them both.
Definitely.
I find them very similar.
Well, I only paid $3 for the Division 2, so I can't put too much time in it. You know, it's not worth it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I played it for like 2 weeks, me and Dirty, and played some without him, and I don't know. Right now, I haven't gone back to it because of Doom, and I have a feeling I'm gonna be on Doom for a while because I'm gonna try to get everything I've missed. I haven't missed much, but once I beat it, I'm hoping once you beat it, maybe the fast travel is different. I doubt it, but even if it's not, I'm still gonna go through those stages and beat a few things, the Slayer gates that I didn't get, and all that. Try to get the collectibles I didn't get. I enjoyed it that much, dude.
Mass Mayhem's got me addicted to that Bless Unleashed game.
Ain't that a free game or whatever?
Yeah.
What is it?
Blessed Unleashed. I heard people podcasters talking about it. I'm like, what the fuck is Blessed Unleashed?
What? Yeah.
Good,
What is
good.
it?
It's like an MMO type game. It's fun though. Go around kicking ass. It's a good game,
What-
dude.
What's happening there, Noof? You said that the Game Dosage podcast flying through Galaclock? I'm confused.
Yeah, there was going to be some talk of
Bringing it
possibly
back.
bring it back
Right.
and whatnot because Glitcher was on Noof's show last week
Yeah,
and
I
whatnot.
miss Noof. I miss Glitcher.
It was good. Yeah, it was a good show, and there that was kind of that talk of people kind of wanted it back, but there's just so much conflicting time schedules and whatnot.
Yeah, time schedules like Noof want to do it at 10, and I get that, but he want to do it on 10 and Tuesday night, and we come off for 2 hours of this.
And like I totally understand his reasoning behind it, but because he is West Coast, it makes it so hard for us. Like I can't even watch his shows because of the time of day. Same with with Mike and NLG guys, I can't watch them. I can't stay up that late.
Yeah, like I was talking to Glitcher, he hit me up and he's like, he was thinking more like 7. And I remember, if you guys remember, that's when the X Power podcast used to come on.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't mind 7 o'clock, but I mean, doing a podcast like 9, 10, 11, no.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't like, the Brat podcast, those guys start at 9 and they'll stay on till 11, 11:30 sometimes. No. I ain't about the 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock podcast. I like guessing with Noof once in a while or something. I guess that's fine, but I'm not about doing that 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock podcast anymore.
I like the East Coast times because they're nice and early for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing against you, Noof. I love you, brother. Just 10 for me, or 10 for me is, that's 8 for you is 10 for me, and whew, that's late.
Jesus Christ, I'm getting all out of whack here. Okay, new game. Where am I playing next, guys? Any suggestions?
Paperboy.
Oh my god, I hate that game.
He said, Glitcher, you commit now, but give it 6 months. Yeah, you never know, man. I love Glitch, man, but how it went last time.
he stopped podcasting for a reason, right? And it was mainly like family related.
It was family stuff. Yeah.
See, and that's the thing. I mean, family shit never goes away.
Yeah.
Unless you tell them to go make a sandwich and shut the door.
And then and then while she's walking out the door, you insult her. Yeah, that makes a whole bunch of sense.
I'm passive aggressive. I can't help it.
Go make me a sandwich, and then she turns around and come back wearing something sexier. Comes in and smacks his ass.
There's only a few podcasts that I actually try to catch live, and it's nothing against any of the any people that I used to watch all the time, like Xbox. Great guy, but that's 7 and 9. Like he says, your gamer's got a game, and then like Saturday night it's 9:30. I don't sit up till fucking 3, 4 o'clock in the morning gaming. So I like to start gaming a little bit earlier. That's why I started that gaming with Dirty at 8 o'clock. But I used to watch him. I'm like, this is gaming time. So if I'm not there live, I've cut back on that a lot. I've said that before. You have too, Corp. We've all said that. Yeah. I'll still go back and listen to them while I'm driving. It's more convenient for me that way.
What a jerk I am.
Yep.
I can support thumb it, give it a thumbs up or whatever, and then share it or whatever. And while you can get the podcast in while I'm driving. I don't have to be in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But if you think I'm not supporting and I'm a dick because you don't see me in chat, don't think that.
And that's me too. Like, I support everybody. I can't watch you all live. I can't.
There's just too many, man. There's too many. I can't even keep up with all the ones that I follow. There's no way.
Yeah. I hate this game.
Crispy, what are you doing in chat? Get your ass on here. Are you on a date or something?
He's multitasking.
Yeah.
Like Noof knows, like on Saturday nights, 8 or 9 o'clock, he's jumped in with us before, and we're gaming.
I want to play Call of Duty with y'all one of these Saturdays.
It was fun when we all were doing it. What, about 10 or 12 of us were in there or something?
Yep.
Me, you, I don't remember now. I know Titan Drago was in there. Chase Nightcrawler was in there.
Me and Titan were in the trenches together. Then the next day, he blocked me on Twitter. We're fighting side by side. I have that
Jay,
impact
the
on people.
Simpsons is right next to you.
I know. I'll play The Simpsons next.
I can turn the Simpsons on right here.
Oh Jesus!
You hear the music and everything.
Yeah, I need to get one of those.
I gotta get a stool. I haven't played in like 2 weeks because standing is a bitch now when you get old. When you're young, it's it don't phase you. But standing for long periods of time, I gotta get one of them damn arcade 1-up stools or something.
Do they make an arcade 1-up stool?
Hell yeah, you can get ones that match Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Cool. You
get a Pac-Man. They had a Mortal Kombat stool. I mean, there's a I want to say, I think there's a bundle with the Burger Time. I want to say it was Burger Time. I might be thinking the wrong one, but there's a bundle with one of the arcade 1-up machines that comes with this stool.
Hey, graphic god, are you still playing? Or yeah, you still playing Half-Life, Alex?
I am still playing it. I'm at the point now. I just got the flashlight.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, those friggin' head crabs are like a little gang. They all want to like gang up on me. Pisses
You know,
me
you
off.
can hold boxes up and you can dodge them and shit.
Well, you know what? You can just put little barricades around them, and they get all confused. They don't know what to do.
Who said, is anybody buying the NBA Jam? I was like, no, I can play it on my modded Street Fighter one.
I got it on a few things.
Me too.
Sometimes on Switch I'll buy like arcade games and stuff just because I have it on the go or whatever, but most of these arcade games I already have.
Well, my plan was to have at least like, before I got, that mod, my girl bought me that mod kit, I was going to have at least 8 in here if I could fit that many. But now I don't have to, because I got so many games, so many arcade games on the modded one.
Yeah, that's why I want to get it.
Buy us one, Jago.
What?
Yeah, buy me one.
A
One
mod?
of your
A mod kit or an arcade machine?
both of them.
Well,
Just do both.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking Mr. Moneybags over here. I wish I could, guys.
Get that stimulus money and buy us all one.
Yeah.
You've been better off, like I said, finding one like I did that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one, or a display
I
one.
can't believe you got that for
Okay, I'm
fucking
sucking at
$20.
this.
$20, man, because they were gonna throw it out. I told you they had it on for sale for $100 back there or something like that, and I guess because it was missing the 2 ball tops, nobody wanted it. It was the easiest fix. And then I told you two of the joysticks were kind of loose and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they sold a Mortal Kombat machine that was back there too, that was on display. They sold it, and they had that and something else, and they just won't sell it. And he's like, he was gonna throw it out because it was kind of, the 2 joysticks was kind of funky. And she's like, Marlene's like, I'll give you $20 for it right now. And her manager's like, shh, take it. And I went and picked it up.
Shit.
New Half-Life Alex is on every headset, even like the Windows mixed reality headsets. It's not on PSVR yet, but probably 100% certain it'll come when they
PS5 maybe.
Yeah, when PS5 comes out. When
There's
they,
no
when
way
they
that
get,
game will run on
No,
PS4.
not even close.
Well, when they get the new headset, because like you could play that game on regular PSVR anyway because of the dildo sticks. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
When
but the
Son-
resolution would be terrible.
no, PS5.
Yeah. Lou said 20, damn cheaper than toilet paper right now. Yeah. Hey, Fastback, I can play that Star Wars game they got on the arcade one up. I got those games on my arcade one up machine. It's just I don't have the yoke, so it's a bitch trying to play with a fucking joystick.
Super, did you see that video I sent, or I put on the DM of the Half-Life Alex, them playing on the piano?
No, I just woke up.
Oh, they were playing In the End on the piano in Half-Life Alex. By what's that band? In the end.
These
it doesn't
nuts.
really- in the
Linkin
end, it
Park?
doesn't really matter.
That's
Yeah,
Linkin
Linkin
Park,
Park.
yeah.
Yes, that's who it is.
Yeah. Yeah, they were playing that.
Ever in.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear
They were
that
playing
song.
that in the game on the piano in virtual reality.
Oh,
In
that's
Half-Life.
cool.
Well, yeah,
You can
I
do a
was-
lot of. You can mod a lot of stuff, but like the piano thing is very cool. And then you know how you press a button, you watch videos in the thing or whatever. You can put your own videos in there. Like you can put a episode of Retro Renegades in the video file.
That'd be tight.
Hey, when-
That's
I-
Should
I-
have
crazy.
been in there in the first place.
I can tell you what, guys. When you get this stimulus money, just go buy you an arcade one up and the conversion kit, and you're okay.
I'm
Oh,
not
super.
getting
Have you tried doing the the other night we were on the we were at using big screen with Delirium blades, right?
Right. Oh, what did we watch? I forgot.
We watched Shazam.
In 3D, we watched
3D.
Shazam. It was
Yeah.
so cool.
And it was really cool. But I
What'd you
tried to
watch?
host a room the other day, and it doesn't do it anymore. Someone said that there's a problem with the update that they just updated the application, and it's not as intuitive to share a room and to host your own stuff. So if you have a chance to try it, let me know if you have the same experience I had.
They'll probably fix it in a couple days.
Which
Because-
movie did you watch?
Shazam! Shazam!
I thought you were doing that tonight.
No, I sent you a message like 3 or 4 days ago. I said join us in.
Yeah, that was like Saturday or something.
If anyone doesn't know what big screen is, it's like, okay, we can't go to the movie theaters because everything's shut down. But in virtual reality, they have a movie theater you can go in, and then everyone has their own avatar, and it's like going to the movies with your friends without the risk of catching the T virus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
pretty
freaking
cool.
awesome.
Wear a big hat so nobody can see. No one
And bring
can see
a
you.
rape whistle.
You can
Yeah.
throw popcorn, you can throw tomatoes at people and shit. It's,
Like, tell them about the guy that showed up the other day.
oh my god, okay, we were watching Shazam, then this dude just pops in the room. I think we had like 10 people in there. He just pops in. He starts going Shazam. Then he says, Shazam! He says, I suck your dick. Then I had to like teleport all around the room. He was like chasing after me. That
And like he was going through the motion and everything. He was like, his head was going up and down on the lap. Oh my god.
Well, I turned around and then I saw like someone doing something graphic, like some head going up and down. It's fucking hilarious.
We finally kicked him out because he was sucking too much dick. He sucked 37 dicks. He sucked 37 dicks in a row.
Dirty dick sucker.
That made me laugh so fucking hard. That's hilarious. But it's a very cool app. That app is coming to PSVR also. So
Is
Nice.
VR chat coming to PSVR?
Oh
Is
god, I
it
wish
what?
it would.
I wish it would.
VR chat.
VR
I would.
chat.
I would be all. I would love to do that, dude.
Because
I-
that's fun as well.
VR chat.
I don't think so.
That would be sick.
Maybe the PSVR too. I don't know.
It's
Ooh, I
not
know.
like it takes that much.
Ooh, I know. I could get a Quest with the stimulus. My stimulus
Do it.
money.
Do it.
Yeah, good quest, man.
Get
That's
a quest
not
and
being-
get the
that-
$25 cable.
That's not being responsible though, guys.
Or you could pay your rent.
Yeah.
Hey, we're in the apocalypse. Just do whatever the fuck you want.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna end up buying something just for me when I get that money. The rest of it go to bills, but I don't know what it's gonna be yet. It might be a Quest because they're like the cheapest ones you can get.
Dude, the quests, I wish I got one.
Listen, you say cheap, $800 in Canada is not cheap.
Holy
No.
shit! What are they here? They're like 3 or 4, right?
They're like 5.
Yeah.
No,
Thought it was-
quest is $3.99.
Yeah, that's what I say. I thought it was 4.
Then they went down in price.
There's 2 different versions though. There's
No,
one that's for-
that's how they release it. It's $3.99 for quest, $4.99 for the Rift.
They were selling the
No, it's
the 64
$3.99
gig.
for the Rift and $4.99 for the Quest.
I thought there was 2 different versions
No.
of the Quest. One
There
with
is.
more memory that
There's
costed
yeah, but they're the same price.
more. Okay. Well, why the
Because at
fuck would
least
you
they-
buy the?
I
Why would
know,
you buy the one
I
with the
know.
less memory?
I was on Amazon and they had the both sitting there on Amazon, both for the same price. It was like, why the hell did I get the lower one?
Yeah, that's stupid. I think here though, when they first like brought them out for sale, the one with more memory, I'm pretty sure. You probably asked Wilmy, he would know. Pretty sure the
Yeah.
one with more memory was more, like $100 more.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, the one with more memory is like 100 more or
Yeah,
some shit.
yeah, that's the Quest. The one that has more memory, that double the memory, is $100 more. It was. I don't know about now.
I'm looking it up.
And which one did you get, Jay? The one with most memory, right?
Yeah, 128.
Yeah. That's right. 64 and double it, 128. Yep. The 64 gig was 300 or 400. I don't remember what the price was now. And I was like, I don't want the 64 gig. That ain't shit. Or would I be better off just getting a fucking Rift?
See,
Prophet says Shang Long
Get-
Dong. in
Get the
chat.
Quest.
The reason why I didn't get the Rift was because, and I could have got the Rift, was because I want the kids to try it out, and no one's going to surround my computer in my office. They'd rather be in the living room. So.
Gotcha.
That's what's cool about the Quest. You could easily just take it to a friend's house and shit.
It's all wireless, unless you want to play like Half-Life Alyx or something.
That's right.
Like
and
that.
I bought a $25 cable on Amazon, and it works perfect.
Got you. I don't know. I just wish. I wish the fucking. Oh my god. I've quit playing the PSVR for the most part because of shitty ass. You know what I'm gonna say? Dildo sticks. They fucking suck.
Yeah, they do.
The controllers on the Quest are really, really good.
I'm gonna tell you why. When in. Well, I won't say if, but I know it's coming. When the PSVR 2 comes out, I'm getting rid of the fucking original. I'm gonna trade that.
Oh, everyone will.
Oh yeah. I'm getting a PS5 just for the VR though, an exclusive.
Well, I have a PC. You know, I was looking at the specs of this PC that you gifted me, Creeper. It's like right around the same one I was reading, the sheet you gave me, and looking it up. It's right around the same, like it's like right at, like close to 6 teraflops or whatever of power. It's close to it or something.
Yeah, but you can't. That's the thing. Those teraflops aren't the same because they're
different architectures.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So what? So this is actually the PC is actually better, right? Or no?
Not than the new consoles, probably.
Then what? Then the Xbox?
Yeah.
Then the Xbox One X? It's not going to push the 4K like it used to.
No, I'm just saying. What I'm saying, what I'm getting at is plenty to run like anything in VR. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, but not on like high, ultra high.
I would give a
But
shit.
like medium, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't give a shit about nothing like high anyway. So yeah, I'm good.
You know how to get high anyway, don't you?
Yep, beer.
I do.
Later, Crispy.
Later, Crispy.
Later, brother.
Hi, Crispy, get laid.
Who's driving a truck outside?
So I thought it was a FEMA helicopter or some shit.
That's my roommate bringing his motorcycle back inside.
Okay.
Thought he was taking off at first, and then
I was like, who's taking a ride with Fred Sanford?
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
Winners don't use drugs.
No, they don't. They
How do you know?
Turtle time.
That's not true.
I guess Dreadpool was responding to me. I don't know what he's saying though about which question.
Did you ask something?
Probably what I was talking to Creeper.
I can't even find a Rift.
They've been sold out forever.
That's what I was thinking too.
Son of a bitch.
I think it, like with all the shit going on, it's gonna be hard to get anything for a while.
What about a Quest? Can you find one of those for sale?
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, you can't find one at all?
After the T virus finishes, we're all going to be living in the heaps, or in the, what do they call it in Ready Player One? Not the heaps, but the stacks.
Stacks.
Well, I got
Everyone's
my
gonna be-
VR. I'm good.
Everyone's going to be living in VR anyway.
VR's like freaking godsend since we're trapped in. Like it totally helps you escape reality. Like I don't.
It's true.
I'm very happy I have one.
I'm not a PC guy, Dreadpool. You know that. I don't know.
I just wish I had the Quest because my dog, and I don't want it to chew up the cable. It chews up everything.
It's a puppy. It's supposed to.
I know.
You can spray put stuff on your cables and they'll stay away from it.
Oh yeah, like
Really?
bitter apple.
You just
Yeah.
you
Some dogs actually like that shit too. And my
My
dog
dog
had a dog
would.
one time that was, we had a
You're like, why is
Doberman that, yeah, we sprayed some of that shit on it, and it didn't stop her from licking or chewing on anything. She chewed on it more.
Shit. That'd
You
be
know
my
how-
luck.
You know how you stop any animal from chewing on anything forever?
How?
Feed them onions.
Really?
Yeah, that'll kill them.
Oh,
My dog's
I
got a
know.
lot better.
Yeah, I'll tell you that will make the dog real sick.
The older she gets, the better she's got.
Yeah.
Yeah, they grow out of it. They grow out of it. Yeah, but never let anybody. If you got a dog, don't ever feed them onions. It's deadly.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that.
Yes, look it up. It's deadly.
That or macadamia nuts are a big no-no.
Yeah, it's just as bad as feeding them, or worse than feeding them chocolate.
Yeah.
What about sunflower seeds? My dog loves sunflower seeds.
No, sunflower seeds are fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
My
Ain't
dogs
that
like
weird?
cantaloupe.
Ain't that weird though?
Yeah.
We can eat onions all day long, but if you feed it to a dog, it's like feeding them arsenic or some shit. That's crazy as hell.
Wow, I had no
The way
idea.
the way the body processes, it's much different.
Yep.
It's weird.
French
And that-
fry.
What?
They'll just give them pancreatitis or whatever that shit's called.
Does something.
Yeah. It does
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, fucks. I don't know what exactly. I could ask my wife; she could tell you more than I can. But I just know I didn't realize that either until I met her all those years ago. But
You're like, I'm gonna stop eating French fries.
I'm like, no wonder I lost 12 dogs in a row.
Yeah, they all loved, fucking
I love
onion
them
rings.
French fries.
Alright, so we got new PlayStation free games and Xbox games with gold. I think on PlayStation it's Uncharted
Yep.
4
Yep.
and The Grid 2, and on Xbox what
Able
are the,
anniversary, and that's the only one I can recall.
I thought Grid 2 was for Xbox.
Oh, it's in Project Cars.
Project Cars.
Yeah, Project Cars.
Yeah. And the other two games looked like ass, but I couldn't even see what they were with the picture because I couldn't get the picture to zoom in. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
Project Cars 2, Knights of Pen and Paper.
Never heard of.
I've never heard of that.
Ooh.
Then there's Fable Anniversary, and then there's a game called Toy Box Turbos.
Never
Oh
heard.
my god. I think that's the best list we've had in a long time.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Toy Box Turbo. I can't wait to fucking install that shit.
I may not be able to sleep tonight. Well, fuck, it didn't come out till the 16th, so I'm not going to go to sleep until the 16th this year.
I've never heard of neither one of those.
No, me neither.
That's why that's now I understand New's tweet from earlier that I did see that. It was like Game Pass has made like gold just totally fucking irrelevant.
Oh,
something
yeah.
about they if you don't want the games, Microsoft should just give you like some credit or something you could use in their store.
They're just releasing games people didn't know existed now.
Yeah, but you know what? They already do that every day with the rewards, right? Microsoft rewards.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I like the games with gold. It's a little bonus. Microsoft don't have to do it. Whatever.
I don't look for them.
I don't either.
I stopped.
But if I see one game in that month's list that I want, I'll download it and move the fuck on. I don't care.
I'd rather just have free multiplayer than
Me too.
these
Honestly.
stupid ass games.
Me too. I agree with that. I'd rather just be able to have free multiplayer, but I don't have to worry about paying for multiplayer until June 10th, 2022. So I'm good.
Yeah, we all know that, Jago.
for $1.
For $1. But wait, you had to buy Xbox.
Yes, you are.
You had to pay like
Yes, you are.
$80.
Yes, you are.
To upgrade it for that long.
Yes, you
I
are.
already had it.
I already had it and it multiplied it.
You already had it for 3 years. Like,
No, I didn't have it for 3 years, but when I paid that $1, it like doubled or multiplied the shit somehow, and it went all the way to June 9th,
It
2022.
did the same thing to me too.
Because I
I
bought
had it for like a year,
Yeah, something
so.
like that. Yeah.
and it multiplied it. And now I have it till like 2022.
I've got it. I did it June 9th last year during E3, or right after E3 or whatever, and it went from June 9th last year to June 2022. June 9th. I was like,
Fuck.
holy shit! For $1?
both these fucking companies need to kill the paywall to play online. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, they do. They do.
I mean, like,
People will have to
I
vote with their wallets. That's all.
Yeah.
I understand it when they first started it and stuff to pay for it and shit, but like now, everyone wants you to play on tablets and PC and all this other shit.
And all that
Everyone gets it free, and then consoles we gotta
yeah.
fucking pay for the same shit. It's stupid.
I agree. That's one thing they need to get rid of, paying to play online, and especially when you're already paying for your fucking internet already one time. You know what I'm saying? They're locking you out of your own internet. That's stupid.
It is. Remember when they fucking Netflix had a paywall on it?
Yep.
Like you had to have Xbox Live to even watch Netflix or
Yep.
anything like that.
That was the beginning of this generation, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You couldn't even use it with a silver account. You had to have Xbox Live Gold to watch fucking Netflix. That was
Yeah.
I thought it was still like that.
No.
They got rid of that. They got rid of that real, like, not too long after this generation launched. 'Cause people were bitching, man. It was free. Didn't have a paywall on PlayStation. You could watch Netflix anywhere. You wasn't stuck behind a paywall. All you had to do was pay for the subscription. And the Xbox people that watch TV and Netflix on their box, they had to pay for fucking online to watch Netflix.
They'll get rid of it. They're just going to replace it with something, call it something else.
Something
Game
called
Pass.
Game Pass. Hey, that's why I hope all you motherfuckers keep subscribing to Game Pass so it'll make multiplayer free for the rest of us.
Noof said, yeah, I agree with that too. If they don't want to do it for everything, for at least the free games, like the Fortnites and all that shit, like Blast, you said
Not
Blast,
just
or whatever.
that, like fucking everything.
They need to, but I don't know if they will. But at least
Super, you just want to save more money so you can buy more weed.
Well, that too, but like it doesn't make sense that they want you to play the same game, play anywhere except on Xbox and PlayStation, where you get a fucking paywall. It's stupid.
The Switch hasn't got Netflix yet. Oh my god! I'm glad I'm not into that.
Fucking Nintendo.
I'm glad I ain't into Nintendo no more.
They need to do something. Like I heard that we all seen they're doing the anniversary of Mario. We're gonna get something Mario, but fucking Nintendo needs to do something.
They need some exclusives.
Well, you go.
But Nintendo makes the best exclusives. That's what
No,
I'm
you
hearing.
go in their store and it's just filled with indie games. Nothing against indie games, but they're
Whoa!
they cost 4 times more than like on Xbox and PlayStation.
They do.
Jay.
Yeah.
Jay. Noof asked you a question. He said, "Where does arcade come from?"
Where did this arcade come from? This is
Yeah.
called the Neon Retro Arcade that you can get on Steam.
Yep.
And you can play it in VR or 2D like I'm doing right now.
There you go, Noof.
It's very cool.
Sorry, I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to chat because I'm kicking ass. Because I'm playing games live. I'm not
Yep.
doing. I don't do
You don't
pre-recorded bullshit. That's lazy.
Yeah.
At least I can ignore people and play games.
No, I honestly thought that had been fixed already. I thought Netflix was on the Switch by now. That's stupid as hell.
They have Hulu.
They got fucking Hulu, but don't have Netflix. Netflix been around longer.
Man, that fucking Nintendo needs to catch up with times or some shit. Like
They
they
finally
never.
got YouTube.
Dirty said Nintendo charges the portability tax.
We can't play games online unless you use a fucking phone.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't-
bad.
Like, there's no value in what they're doing. Like, they're not even giving us like the Nintendo and Super Nintendo games hardly at all anymore. They were giving it to people like once a month or whatever. They're not doing shit anymore.
Does the Switch, is it Wi-Fi capable or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
didn't know.
thought they were gonna have more exclusives, like Mario exclusives, and
No.
they just nothing.
Didn't they announce something about re-releasing a bunch of remakes of Mario games?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
the anniversary or whatever. I'm like, oh my god, re-releasing the original Mario Brothers on the NES. Yay!
I'm keeping mine for sure because the new Zelda that's gonna come out, but fucking nothing in between. Give us a fucking Punch Out or some shit. I would love a new
Oh,
Punch
that'd
Out
be
game.
Me
or,
too. I would
or
love to.
WarioWare or some shit.
I would buy a Switch if they come out with a new Punch-Out game. That might be the only thing I would get me to buy one.
And put Mike Tyson at the end of it.
Yes.
He's still my favorite boxer.
Yes. But I mean,
And have him voice
I'm not.
it, too,
I'm not
'cause that's
into
a good-
Animal Crossing.
You ain't into Animal Crackers? All right.
I don't even know what it is, like honestly, but I'm not
I've
paying
never played it.
$60 to go plant shit.
Don't get Noob triggered. He likes it.
Do you
What's
like
up, Andy?
You like
What's up,
Animal
Andy?
Crossing?
Thanks for coming, brother.
I know Noob's got it. He said it was I seen a tweet or something like, or heard him talking or something. That he's like, it's relaxing. It's a good change of pace or whatever. I don't know. I just couldn't do it. It's like Sims. I could never play The Sims for anything.
Hi, Andy.
Relaxing,
Hi,
jeez. If you need to relax, man, just
Wilmy's in the
masturbate or
chat.
something.
What's up, Wilmy?
What's up, Wilmy?
What?
Hey,
Noof,
Wilmy.
did you sell your fucking Switch again? Jeez, I can't keep track of what consoles he has. He's got a different console every.
He traded in his PS4 for. He sold his Switch, then he traded in his PS4 to buy another Switch. So this is like his third Switch, something like that.
He's got to trade his Switch in for a 3DO or some shit next.
Hey, 3DO was a great console. I like that.
That was an expensive one.
I can tell you right now, I won't never own a Switch. I'm like, no, I have no need. I put it on Twitter. I have no need for a Switch. No, I don't.
I like them, but fuck, put some fucking games on it, Jesus.
And if you hear a bunch of people talk, like you listen, like I listen to, here today I was listening to Xbox podcasts, and you hear people talk like, I got it, but I very rarely touch it, and I don't buy many games for it because I don't have the time. Like, what's the fucking point in buying a damn thing then? That'd be stupid of me pay $300 for a damn thing sit on my console. I mean my entertainment center. Fuck that.
Look,
They got good exclusives. They just need more of them.
I'll tell you what the problem is. If they're gonna promote indies on it, right? They need exclusive indies.
Yeah.
You don't put them on all consoles because people are just gonna play them on the Xbox and PS4.
Did my friend Pedro, didn't he release on the Switch first?
I think so.
think
so.
like
Yeah.
all these indies are also like more expensive
And
on the Switch than the Xbox and
guess
PlayStation.
where I played it? On the Xbox and Game Pass.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't
What-
say that word. Don't say fucking Game Pass. I don't want to hear that goddamn word. No more.
Yes, you
I
are.
will get fucking
Yes, you are.
Spencer like
Yes.
God damn it.
But
What
if you
else
made
pisses
them
me-
exclusives to the Switch, then it'd be all right. You know,
It'd be good
it'd be a
times,
reason
man.
to have it. Yeah, it'd be an exclusive indie machine. But since you can buy them all on,
And like, what happened to the virtual arcade? Like, I never owned a Wii, and I was told by everyone how like the virtual arcade was so awesome on the Wii. I was like, I want that on the Switch, and they're not giving it to me. Like, I want to be able
That's-
to buy anything I want.
That's Nintendo ripping us all off again. Pretty much.
Dreadpool said, I'm going to buy a PlayStation to send to Noof, and when he's done, he can send it back. And when he's ready to play it, I'll send it back to him and repeat the process.
I think they took the virtual arcade off graphic guide so they could make us rent games.
No
Pretty
doubt.
much. Because they have their own kind of Game Pass thing on there, and it's a shitty version. You only get like, what, 20 games?
I mean, but
or
they
something?
do update them every so often.
Not really.
Noof called it the trade station.
Don't you talk about my Sony PS4.
So women said, don't say that to me in podcast, dude. It triggers some people. like I still have my original PS4, and I have a philosophy. Granted, this could be some people's philosophy for the Switch, but I just don't want one. I'm not into their games really anymore. But my philosophy is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Even though I might not play my PS4 every day, it ain't hurt me by sitting there because I still enjoy a lot of PlayStation games, and they're VR when I play it. Very rarely now.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Manners.
Well, Andy says fuck exclusives. The only reason I have a PlayStation is for the exclusives. I do not buy any other game third party on that console. I do not have any third party games, I don't think, at all. Other than Titanfall, because Amazon fucked up and sent me the wrong collector's edition. That's the only reason I have Titanfall 2 on it. I don't think I have any other third party games on my PS4.
Titanfall 2, such a great game.
Yeah, it is.
Wouldn't have played it if it wasn't for you, Jago.
And ain't you glad you did?
Oh God, yeah.
One of the best stories we've had this whole generation. I can hands down, dude.
Titanfall
like-
3 needs to happen.
It does need to happen.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Remember, like, how good Xbox was doing at the beginning of the generation with these fucking badass exclusives. Like,
Quantum Break.
we had Titanfall.
Titanfall.
That was like a fucking game changer. That game itself was one of the reasons, like, I decided Xbox over PlayStation, because PlayStation didn't have shit at the beginning of the generation.
Oh, come on, man. They had Rezo Gun.
They didn't have, I repeat,
Dude,
They had
Knack.
Knack.
it was
Killzone
so
Shadowfall.
fucking weak, and Xbox had so many fucking badass games. Like, Titanfall was crazy amazing.
It was.
That was like revolutionary for me.
I just wish, looking back at it now, how amazed I was when I saw the first Titan drop in. I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing.
Freaking awesome. Man.
And you climbed into it. How badass would that have been if you could have played that in VR?
Oh, that'll
man.
come.
Titanfall 3 needs to happen with, you can play it as in VR as an option.
It will be one day, I promise.
Oh man.
They already
good.
got a bunch of Titan or mech games. Mech games work very good in VR.
I don't know.
But
man.
yeah, it seems like everything like shifted. Like Xbox did so good at the beginning of gen, and PlayStation totally sucked. And then everything just switched. So I hope Xbox does it. They can do a comeback.
Yeah, I agree. Noof. Rise was amazing too. It still looks damn good now. If you play, if you
It looks
pop in,
amazing. Like there's some graphics, some facial animation in that game that I still haven't seen surpassed since.
I don't even mind that all the enemies look the same.
Neither do I.
I didn't either. I didn't give a shit. It was just visceral as hell, cutting body parts off, and the story was fucking amazing. I was like, oh my god.
Even the multiplayer was
Like,
good
it was
too.
good. Yeah, and that was at the beginning of the generation. I'm like, I picked the right one because I didn't buy the PS4 day one. I waited for like almost a year.
I did to see like what this whole difference in 720p and 1080p was, and I was playing the same fucking games. I'm like, these don't look any fucking different from each other.
But there
And
was more
like,
blades of grass, remember?
Yeah,
No, maybe in Digital Foundry, but
Dripple said, "What good is a badass game at 720p?" Yeah, remember 1080p made you a better gamer, and Killzone Shadowfall was one they praised about that. Come out later, it wasn't really fucking 1080p. Lying bastards.
that game sucks. But and then I got rid of my PS4 because I didn't have any fucking games, and now like. That's just what I'm saying. Sony sucked so bad at the beginning, and
They did. It was pretty rough, dude.
and now like everything's switched to Microsoft is just putting out trashy shit. And so I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I hope Xbox changes to where we get freaking awesome games again.
Well, I don't think history has ever shown where a console sucked twice in a row. You know what I mean?
No.
Usually it changes, and you know,
Well, Sony
whoever
got
was
a
on
big,
top last time is not on top next time.
Well, Sony had a big head with the PS2 selling so many, and then they got complacent, and then they told everybody to go get a second job to afford the $600 PS3, and then it was hard to develop for them. So they almost lost it. They come back and beat 360, but right at the end. You know what I'm saying? And then they changed their thinking, and they came out swinging, especially when Microsoft shot themselves in the foot. It wasn't hard.
Who the fuck said that to get a second job?
Who was it? I can't remember the guy's name, but they said if like you can't afford the $600,
It wasn't Mark Cerny, was it?
I don't remember.
Then no one got like the PS3 is so. Oh my god, I had that thing for like.
No,
a
it was
week.
Kazurai. I think it was Kazurai. Said.
Yeah, I think so.
I had that thing for a week, and that thing sucked. Like there was nothing on it. I think they had Uncharted on it, and it was like way overpriced, and their messaging was just crazy stupid.
Yeah, it's like Ripple says, a cycle. It is a cycle. Like Sony's very confident now. They have been this generation because they've handedly won this generation. So they, it looks like they've gotten complacent, and we don't. Well, I don't know, man. I don't like talking shit. I don't talking shit, but they're 9.2 T-flop.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. Thank God you said teraflops. We didn't meet our quota yet.
They're 9.2 teraflops. They probably didn't think Microsoft was gonna come out swinging like they did, and look at Microsoft. I know teraflops isn't the whole number. It's the sum of some of the parts, but it looks like this year or this generation there isn't going to be no comparing blades of grass, and it's going to be against negative against Microsoft.
Are you saying that it's not the size of the teraflops, it's the motion of the ocean?
Well, that's what everybody says, because that's what.
A big thing actually is going to be how they market shit, and so Sony is like geniuses at marketing. And I'm sorry, but Xbox marketing is fucking horrible.
Well, it's better now. Like this whole thing that they did with the Xbox Series X and the way that they had Digital Foundry and Austin Evans basically give a breakdown of it all. I think that's smart marketing.
I agree.
Yeah, it is.
I agree. New said if Microsoft's gonna get the Series X price on that console might be a dead. So yeah, if they come out swinging it come out with like $600 or $700, no, that's gonna be a no. No, I don't think. And I've always said 5 for both of them. I think they don't need to be no higher than $500. Hell, I've already bought 2 Xboxes or 3 Xboxes this generation for $500. Fucking A.
I do pre-orders next month when everyone gets their stimulus money. Everyone will buy the consoles instead of important stuff.
Instead of paying bills.
But is everybody getting it, or only people that have been affected financially?
The last thing I saw was if you made $75,000 or less, you got it.
Yeah, but you had to file a tax return either in 2018 or 2019.
Got you.
Yeah, go fill out your tax returns. They're gonna give it to everyone unless you make a bunch of.
Yeah, unless you're making an outrageous amount of money, like millions of dollars, and you're not.
Or is just I haven't heard anything. I haven't really been paying attention either, but or is it just are they just sending it to everybody? Period. Now, I don't know. I have no clue.
Pretty much everyone, but you had to file your taxes.
Yeah,
or
file a tax return.
Or if you're in what is it called? If you're on disability or Social Security, you also get it.
Gotcha.
So there's going to be some checks rolling in.
What is Deadpool asking? Teraflops versus GP, which is better? What do you mean?
I don't even know what a fucking teraflop is. I don't care.
Well, I know what I understand what a teraflop is.
Explain to us what a teraflop is.
But what's he talking about? GP? I don't know. I'm
graphic processor.
Maybe I'm not a computer guy. I'm not a tech guy. Ask Dealer.
No.
He knows more. He knows more than I do. That's your buddy, ain't it, Super?
No, I don't really believe anything that dude says. But what is a teraflop, Jago?
It's the basic. I mean, it's an easy way to describe how powerful your computer or your console is.
Dreadpole, you can't say that word in chat.
I don't know. I'm not a tech guy, man. But that's why
the
everybody.
Unit of computing speed equal to 1 million floating point operations per second.
You just told.
No, I pulled that shit out of.
Yeah. Out of Wikipedia's ass.
Yeah, because I did the same damn thing and just reading it.
At the end of the day,
fuck no, I knew that shit.
That's a marketing term like 4K.
That number looks cool, and I'm glad Xbox has got the higher number this gen, and it'll be more powerful. But at the end of the day, as long as I get good games and they don't look like shit and they play great and the controls ain't shitty and the music's awesome and they have great stories, I don't give a fuck at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy consoles because it's got nice teraflops. I buy consoles to play games.
I date women because they have nice teraflops.
Well, look at Nintendo's.
I like
probably got like a half teraflops and they're whooping everyone's ass. Kind of.
Michael Jackson versus Mr. Big. I bet he introduced Mr. Big to all the kids at the ranch.
Hey, I'm not making fun of Michael Jackson anymore for wearing those face masks everywhere.
Hell no.
Yeah.
He was on something.
He knew, man.
Yeah.
And you see when he's putting his hand up and the white stuff's coming out, you know what that is, don't you? It's hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
I thought it was splooge.
Oh, maybe.
You thought it was splooge?
Saving the children with this. Bad joke.
Bad joke.
Some of these children don't even look like children. They
They're
look like
just-
small adults.
Get your monkey power up.
I had never beaten this game or played this game in the arcade until I played it on my arcade one up because it's on there.
That's
Fine.
pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. I played it on the Sega Genesis or whatever, but that wasn't nowhere to
No,
say.
that was not
Oh,
even
no.
That
close.
was terrible. It was terrible compared
That
to
was
the
back
arcade.
when they tried to convince you that the home ports were as good as the arcade
Yeah,
was.
yeah, it looked
Yeah.
just like the arcade. I'm like, why does
No.
Pitch Fighter look like shit compared to the fucking arcade version?
Man, I tried to play Double Dragon 2 nights ago on Nintendo, regular Nintendo version. I was like, this isn't anything like the arcade.
No. Now the closest ones, I think, back in the day were like Golden Axe was very, very close to the
Yeah, it was
original,
close.
and
really.
a couple other games from Sega were very close, but they were never perfect.
Lou said he even had a face mask and one glove. Dude was ahead of the curve. And then
Yeah,
Metal,
he had a glove.
the Metal Lord said, and he still died. That's funny.
The Metal Lord has just subscribed.
And did he die from some kind of virus?
I thought
I thought it was an overdose.
it was an
overdose.
overdose. It was an overdose.
Yeah.
of
But was it an overdose or was it just a
Fentanyl.
bad combination?
Yeah, it was his doctor he had for years.
Doctor, yeah,
Yeah.
malpractice or
He
something.
he gave, what was it? What'd you say? What was it?
Fentanyl.
Yeah, fentanyl. He gave the shit to him all the time. He overprescribed it to him.
He loved his fentanyl.
Helped him sleep or something. Or what was that kind of
Yeah.
drug? Yeah. And he just overdosed on it one night.
It's an opiate.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like what is that other one that they give you? It's not heroin. It's
Oh, you're talking about to help you get off heroin.
morphine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not to get off heroin.
No.
Morphine, no. 'Cause
Morphine
Not
is
morphine.
a pain. It's a painkiller and it helps you.
It's part of the
sleep.
same class of opiate.
Yeah.
It's still an opiate.
Did any of you guys see the movie Knives Out?
Name something.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
if
didn't
you
like
don't-
it.
You didn't like it? Oh, I really liked it. But there's a part of that movie where the old guy
Yeah.
is taken.
And that part is ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
No. I don't
Yeah,
want to
there-
ruin it for everybody, but
yeah.
there's no
yeah,
way
'cause
that
there's,
could possibly
there's a lot of
happen.
twists for sure.
It's called Knives Out. I don't
Yeah.
know if I've heard of it.
It's got a lot of twists and it's got a lot of big names in it, and I enjoyed it. It's a murder mystery basically. It's a whodunit.
Noob said probably paid off by his family so he could get his estate. I wouldn't fucking doubt it.
Yep, my problem with that is you would. I'm not gonna spoil it, but you would have died immediately.
Oh, from the drug?
Yeah, you wouldn't have lasted that long.
Yeah,
You
because
know.
they had it down to the minute.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, no. So I'm not trying to spoil it.
I couldn't tell you. Well, I can. I'd be lying because I couldn't tell you the last movie I watched, but no, it was I end up rewatching movies that come on cable like a lot. Ones I'm really into. I just rewatched Thor Ragnarok for like the 5th fucking
I
time.
love that movie.
This past weekend.
God,
yeah.
I love that movie.
I'm not
I'm
the type.
watching Trailer Park Boys right now.
I'm not the type of guy that runs out and watches movies. Like very rarely, dude. I don't care. It costs too much.
You know
And then-
that they shoot the Trailer Park Boys in my hometown, right?
Really?
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing, dude.
Bubbles
It's awesome.
Bubbles was actually he's doing a public service announcement right now concerning the COVID-19.
Yeah,
and-
I saw it on
and he's
YouTube.
challenging like other celebrities to come forward.
It is hilarious. I've watched it before, but I haven't watched the new season, so I was like, well, it's time to rewatch it all.
Yeah, but yeah,
That's funny.
that used to actually be filmed not a block from where I used to live.
Really?
Yeah.
Makes me want to live in a trailer park.
Me too. They filmed part of Trains, Planes, and Automobiles here.
Oh really?
Where I
I think.
live.
Oh okay.
I'm like, sounds
There's
like
another
so
good
much
Canadian, John Candy. He's another awesome
Yes,
Canadian.
John Candy was awesome.
Yeah, he was.
I love John Candy. He's. or
Oh,
was.
one of my favorite movies with John Candy was Uncle Buck.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
so
That was awesome.
good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been
That
dead a
had
long
that
time.
one chick in it when she was young, or whatever. Is it from Natural Born Colors, or is that a different?
Oh,
movie?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Juliette Lewis.
Juliette
Yeah.
Lewis, yeah.
Yeah, there was Juliette Lewis in that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was.
Yep.
And of course, Spaceballs.
Oh, I love
Yes,
Spaceballs.
baseball.
Oh,
It's probably one of the most
that's
quoted movies ever.
Yep.
how many
There's a-
assholes are in this? I
There's
swore-
so many people trapped inside watching movies.
Yeah,
I
that was
wonder how many
that was
movies
gonna
have
be
been
a
watched.
question I was gonna ask you guys. Has anyone been binge watching any shows over the isolation?
No.
I started the Tiger thing.
Yeah, you gotta tell me about that because my wife's been talking about that. And she wants
I
me to
only
start
saw
watching
the
it.
first episode, so I don't want to spoil anything.
So what's
I
it
don't
about?
really. I don't really know yet, but please no one spoil it.
Is it about a zookeeper or something?
Or it's
I-
like it's something about the Tiger Sanctuary or something. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Just read about it. But, I don't know. There's something going on about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
And,
enough
and,
about
and,
it.
the, and the bad guy is Pennywise. Damn it, we just spoiled it for two.
I went one of the ones they were talking about on that. I watched the
And
first
he's an
episode.
alien.
One of the zoo things they were talking about. I've been to it because it's at Myrtle Beach.
No, I don't know. My lifestyle hasn't really changed a whole lot. Like I was telling you earlier, Jay. I play games when I don't feel like sleeping, when I'm off, and watch stuff on TV.
I've been watching a lot of stuff with my VR headset because you can basically do Netflix and Amazon. You can do almost all the streaming apps in it, and basically you're sitting in a big theater when you're watching them. So I've been binge watching Titans, trying to catch up on that, which is really good, guys. I think I mentioned this to you guys last time. If you like gritty superhero shows, it's like it's basically Robin from Batman.
Yeah, that's that live action show, right?
Yeah, it's live action. There's lots of
Yeah, yeah,
swearing, lots of killing, lots of.
What's it on?
What's it on? And that's another streaming service, right?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
I didn't
Okay.
know. I didn't know it was on Netflix. I would have been watching.
Yeah, but it's
What's
really
it?
good. It's really good. Like, you get to like see glimpses of Batman, but you don't get to see him because it's not about him.
Yeah.
But it's really cool.
It's
Really,
Robin
really cool.
and like 3 or 4 others, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I remember seeing it when they first started talking about it.
and I didn't. I never knew a whole lot about the Teen Titans because I knew it was a cartoon.
I never watched the cartoon. No,
But apparently, this is not anything like the cartoon. This is like adult, gritty. It's really tough. It's like really.
That's another reason why I didn't care to watch it, because I didn't watch the Titans. I didn't know shit about them. So I was like, I ain't wasting my time
Yeah.
because I'm gonna be lost. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's on Netflix. I thought it was on some kind of weird streaming service. That's
No,
why
it's
I
on
never.
Net- it's on- I'm watching it on Netflix. Maybe it's
Okay.
Canadian Netflix, but I don't know.
No, I doubt it. I mean, it's sure it's on Netflix here. I just thought I read it was gonna be on like a streaming service we didn't have, and I wasn't gonna pay for another one. I mean, hell, we got Amazon Prime, Netflix, and now we got CBS. What is it? Streaming CBS shit, so I can watch Star Trek Picard.
Oh my God! Did you watch the final episode?
Oh yes, sir. Yes.
Oh
Last
man!
Thursday. I'm
Anyone?
so-
And if we mentioned anything about it, would it ruin it on anyone?
I'm a Star Wars guy.
It got me teared up. I'm gonna say
It
that.
got me teared up. I said, I walked out of the room. I walked out of the room and I said, I just got all welled up watching Star Trek Picard.
Dude, fucking. Oh my God! You see Data again, and he's sitting
I
there
know.
talking to Patrick Stewart, and he's like, "In me." Like, oh no! And he's like turned me off. I'm like, so I can die? Oh my God! If you ain't ever seen the movies, like the movies that came out after the show, I see it was
Yeah.
Star Trek Nemesis that Data dies in saving Captain Picard.
Yes.
And his consciousness was downloaded into another hymn they found in the movie called B4.
Yeah.
Data did it and transferred some of it, like part of his consciousness, into B4. So when he died, he was still around, basically. They just downloaded his consciousness into another computer, and in that computer, he was still living. He was still conscious.
You know what I was you know what I was surprised they never mentioned was
What?
Data's twin,
Lore?
Lore. They never mentioned him at all.
No, they didn't mention lore at all. But so you did that's how you know I was a Star Trek guy, because I know exactly what you're talking about. Because there was B4 they found in the movie he died in. Then there was lore. Didn't he have another one too? Another?
Oh, I only remember Lore.
There was I think there was another one too. One more. I can't remember.
But you're not just talking like Dr. Soon.
No. Not Dr. Soon. There was lore and B4, and I think there was another one after lore. In the series, I think there was another one. I had to look it up.
Wommy Wood
When
said,
I look it up, it just says there's lore in B4.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I was thinking it was 3. Maybe not.
Wommy Wood said his thing keeps popping up.
Quit touching it.
Broke it.
That'll happen, you know, at your age.
Clarence Kerner. He said the stream keeps disappearing and popping.
But it's all these extra people online at home. It's taxing.
No, it's Nancy Pelosi, damn it.
Nancy, damn you!
Stinking Corpse, if you had this choice between Nancy Pelosi and Betty White, which one would you hit?
Betty White.
Betty
Oh, yeah?
White, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
Especially when she was
I'll
younger.
just have to have some pictures from when she was like, you know, in her
Yeah, exactly.
posted up, you know, while doing it. But
Just
Yeah.
close your eyes, dude.
yeah, that's all you gotta do.
Close your
Close
eyes.
your eyes
Nancy would just piss me off.
and just let everything just run its course.
Ugh. Gross.
I feel
Shit off.
dirty
What
now.
about you, Spooper? Which of those two?
Oh, he'd pick Nancy.
Which one has more money?
I don't know.
Oh, Betty White's been around longer.
Yeah.
I'll go
think
with
close.
whichever one buys me an arcade one-up machine.
I think Nancy's worth like 25 million or
Oh,
something.
Nancy.
Yeah, but Betty White's probably got more.
Yeah.
Betty White's
I'd say
probably
Betty
got
White.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's more likely to do a lot of the freakier stuff. than-
Yeah, definitely. She's been around longer.
I want to see a picture of Nancy Pelosi when she was young.
She wasn't that much when she was young.
I'm looking it up now.
I'm
That-
pretty sure
that'll
Nancy
make my
has fake
decision.
boobs too.
How do you know what she looks like when she's young, Corpse?
Because for some fucking reason, I saw some old pictures a long time ago. I don't
They
know.
always show fake or old pictures of her.
Yeah, it was something was old, some old pictures from like the, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He was like gulfs.com.
She's been in Congress for
I don't know,
like
it was a
30,
lake
40
super.
years.
It was a Lake Super sent me, so I don't know what. It was.
I just clicked on it. I swear,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Say that, it was like, hey, check this out. You know, like, pulled a Daz on me. You know, sent me, like,
I don't see any of when she's young. She looks like Skeletor in all these pictures.
She does look like Skeletor.
I don't know. Maybe I was drunk at the time. I was actually.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a dream.
It could have been a dream. Why I was dreaming about her, I don't know.
You know what I like to dream about? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah.
Oh yes, Dirty J Sandra Bullock is fucking hot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sandra Bullock's still hot. I thought she was hot as fuck. When I first saw her in Demolition Man, I was like,
Oh
Jesus,
my god.
damn.
dude.
Yeah.
It's like, who is this hottie? God. And then I was like, lucky bastard getting to have virtual sex with her? Let me do that.
Oh god.
And then she's like, what happened? You broke contact. He's like, broke contact? I didn't even touch you yet.
Yeah. That was such a great movie.
Demolition
was.
Man.
Yeah.
That's
The
one of them
three
movies.
seashells.
Yep. Demolition Man is a movie that should have got a sequel. I mean, I know it didn't write it that way. It was just one and done. But man, I would love to see the sequel.
He's eating rat, and he's like, "Fuck it, it tastes good."
Fucking rat burger. Good.
Wasn't like Taco Bell or something
Taco
sponsored?
Bell won the franchise wars, and they were the only
Yeah.
franchise out there. Because she's like, we're going to Taco Bell. He's like, hey, Taco Bell. I mean, I gotta eat a taco, but like Taco Bell.
So
I almost wanna
I found a picture of Nancy Pelosi in high school, and she looks like Marilyn Manson.
Oh shit!
Damn it.
Not what I remember.
I almost want to watch Demolition Man now.
Oh, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. I mean, there's so many movies that I love, but if somebody asks me, say, you want to watch Demolition Man? That's an immediate yes. I'm down. Love Demolition Man. Wesley Snipes.
That or Point Break.
Point Break. Love Point Break. Fucking Demolition Man had Wesley Snipes, Sylvester Stallone, Dennis Leary. Dude, it actually had, what's his name? Jesse the Body Ventura. No, was it him? Yeah, Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yeah. Why can't they make original movies like that anymore?
I don't fucking know. Dude.
Everything's a remake. It's annoying.
Yep. Yeah. And then the tagline for the movie, catch a maniac, or send a maniac to catch a maniac. That was fucking awesome, dude.
I'm watching Evil Dead tonight.
Oh, listen!
First one or
Don't
second
don't
one?
watch Army of Darkness because I'm gonna try to stream that through big screen. We'll
Did
all
you
watch
get-
it.
Oh, I'm there.
Did you get the fucking tweet I tagged you in twice? You and Xbox, Jay?
Regarding Ash
Yeah.
going to Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
I saw the tweet and I still need confirmation.
Oh, because you never liked it or let me know. I was like, that's why I tagged you again. I was like, look at this shit.
You
Like,
tagged
holy
me? I don't remember seeing a tag of me. I do
Yeah.
remember. No,
Yeah,
I don't.
I tagged you and Xbox. 'Cause I know Xbox is a Mortal Kombat 11 fan. And the original tweet, the picture that was from the Warner Brothers site itself said Ash from the Army of Darkness, not Ash from Evil Dead. Because Bruce Campbell said Ash from the Evil Dead is not going to be in Mortal Kombat. Well, this is Ash from the Army of Darkness, and it's on the WB's website. So that's why I tagged you. And I was like, he's going to be in the game. And then I tagged you again the next day, both of you, and neither one of y'all liked
Okay,
it. Or
because you know what's funny? Last year, or not last year, a couple years ago when MKX was out, I created a mock screen of Ash being one of the guest fighters, and to try to put it out there as kind of like a gag. So, if this does come true, I'll be stoked, like beyond stoked.
Dude, I mean, it's on Army of Darkness license and blah 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 blah. So he's going to be in the game. He's got to be. Cause that's, I mean, why would it be in their at the bottom of their email?
I hope it's true.
You know what I want? You know how
But
they
people
do-
can fake anything. That's the problem, right?
Yeah, that's the problem. They could.
Yeah,
You
if
know-
it's a press release, then you're allowed to just fucking announce that shit.
Never mind. Whatever I said wasn't important.
What'd you say, Super?
You know how they do Mortal Kombat, then Injustice, then back to Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I want them to make a fucking Ed Boon to make a Marvel game like Injustice. That would be awesome. Like fighting each other,
Yeah.
like Injustice, but with Marvel characters. Or
Well,
Marvel versus DC.
Well,
Would be
and-
awesome.
And that same, there was something else that was this. You know, PC guys are always digging into files and whatever. Mortal Kombat 11 started with 24 characters, and we've gotten 6 DLC. So we're up to 30 now. And I tweeted this too. Nobody really saw it, but in the files that these guys found in the PC version of Mortal Kombat 11, there was something saying that there's going to be 42 characters in MK11. So what does that mean? 2 more combat packs with 6 people in it a piece.
That's why I'm waiting for all this DLC gets released, and I'm gonna buy the game for on a sale for $20 for everything.
And there was a title, or there was a name listing in there of the first, because it only gives you the first 3 letters, like and the 3 letters of the name was ROB, and some people were speculating that it was going to be RoboCop.
That'd be badass.
I mean, I hope so.
Just wait for it to be in Game Pass.
If you think about it like this, the characters we've got already, we've got Terminator, that's from the 80s. We've got Spawn, it would fit. RoboCop would fit in with the two movie characters that Joker, but the two movie characters we've got so far. That's why I think it could be it could be like Triborg or the robots, Sector and Cyrax, but
They need to put them in the fucking game. I was so pissed that they weren't in the game.
I hope it's RoboCop. They can stay in the background for all I care. I like Sector.
Fuck that. No, we need Cyrax and.
As long as they don't put what's her name, Katana's clone.
Melina?
Melina, yeah. As long as they keep Melina out of it to piss off the fucking Melina nut jobs out there.
They should have them in there. I'd rather have Mortal Kombat characters than the other shit.
No, you'll fucking take Spawn and like it, damn it.
I don't give a fuck. No, I like Spawn.
Yeah, Spawn's badass. I just get tired of seeing people because I'm, like researching Mortal Kombat or whatever, and people will, they fucking annoy the shit out of Ed Boon with like Melina, and like stop asking for Melina. God.
Who likes her? Like, whose favorite character is Melina?
There's a lot of people that love her for some reason. I never liked her.
No. Her and her ugly ass teeth.
She was never anywhere near my top 10 or 15 characters ever. I'm like, no, she could just stay out.
I mean, I'd put a bag over her head and take her to bed, but other than that.
You wouldn't want to give her. Well, you wouldn't want her to give you a blowjob anyway. So, teeth.
I don't know if her teeth come out.
Although some people do like the teeth.
She's I don't know. She's just she's part of the main roster.
Yeah,
and
too.
And the latest Mortal Kombat's before this one, she was a very good playable character. Like, she was badass.
Well, Yobi brings up something else that was in that too. They're probably going to do, what was it? MKX was Mortal Kombat XL when you could buy the game with all the DLC characters in it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting because I learned from last time to just wait until they package it all together.
If this information is true in what these guys found in the PC files, the Ultimate Edition or whatever they're going to call it, Mortal Kombat 11, should be coming here soon. I can't remember how they worded it, whatever it said now, because it's been a couple days, but that was also in the PC file, something about Ultimate Edition. And if you, because the XL came out like a year after Mortal Kombat X did, and we're almost to what, a year or at a year since Mortal Kombat 11's been out, so wouldn't be surprised.
Well, they were already selling like the game with the whole season pass for like $30 a couple weeks ago, like on Xbox and. Like the old one, the one before that, it didn't take long for them to drop it down to $10 and include like everything in it. So I learned from like Injustice and Mortal Kombat to just wait till they fucking release everything to get the game.
Yeah, you're probably looking at an Ultimate Edition or whatever here very shortly for MK11. I just hope they were talking about in these PC files that there's going to be 2 more combat packs. 42 characters? That'd be fucking awesome. That means we get 2 more combat packs.
Smash Brothers is doing that too. Another combat pass.
That means 12 more characters.
That'd be awesome.
Melina could be very, very well be in it if there is going to be 12 more characters, and then if there is, Ash has got to be there. I mean, he's definitely got to be there. I'm all but pretty much like convinced Ash is definitely going to be in the game.
Well, did they ever reveal anyone that has a chainsaw since they did that?
No, remember the chainsaw sound?
Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, but
Leatherface isn't in this one though.
Leatherface was in the last one. He was in the last one. So why did they use the chainsaw sound in that?
I know.
Ash is in the game.
Or the guy from Gears of War. That'd be funny.
Oh yeah, it'd be Marcus.
Oh my god.
Yes, that'd be. Remember when Soul Calibur had like Star Wars, like each console had like one console had Darth Vader, one had Yoda.
But you can get them both.
Yeah, but that'd be cool if they did that shit again. Like put in like Master Chief or something on.
Well, Mortal Kombat 9 on the PlayStation had Kratos.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yep. I had both versions. And Mortal Kombat 9 on the Xbox, it didn't have a special character, did it? Or did it? Other than the DLC characters. Because wasn't Kratos like an extra character that the PlayStation version had?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. So that's why I bought it twice.
So
Speaking of special characters, the new Soul Calibur, which I got, I enjoyed it, but there wasn't much, I didn't play it much after I beat it. It had Geralt, you know, from The Witcher in it. Was there any other characters on that game? Any other special characters?
Any specials? I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I haven't played the latest Soul Calibur. I wasn't never a huge Soul Calibur fan. I mean, I played the ones that had, you could get Yoda and the Xbox version and Darth Vader and the PlayStation. I played those. I played the ones before, but I never was super huge into Soul Calibur. So I don't know. Honestly. And speaking of Power Rangers, that you're playing a Power Rangers game, Jay, did you see that Power Rangers game that came out?
Yeah, that's what made me want to play this one.
It's in Game Pass now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Don't say that word.
Well, sorry, Super. I just didn't. If Jay didn't know it, or anybody else didn't know it, it's in. It was $30 that came out last year, and I was like, nah. You know, it's a fighting game, but I love the original Power Rangers that I grew up with, not the Power Rangers in Zoo Tycoon.
You mean like the one I'm playing right now? I'm playing Pink Ranger. She's my favorite.
No, I'm just talking about them other dumb iterations they came out with after the original Power Rangers. I never was a fan of those. Maybe because I got older, I don't know. The original one was the best. I mean, look who they made the movies with, for Christ's sake. Original cast. But,
right.
But no, I mean, I thought it was just cool because every time I turn around to something that I haven't bought or didn't want to buy, it was just ending up with a service I already have. Like, fuck it, I'll try it.
Oh, damn right.
I got it downloaded. I just haven't. I've been playing Doom. Like I downloaded Ace Combat, and I haven't even tried that yet. Fuck, I downloaded the Resident Evil 3 demo. I ain't tried that yet either.
I tried it. It was okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I heard it was short, and I know Dad went through it and posted it. It was like 15 minutes or something. He did it in 10 or something.
Yeah,
it doesn't make me want to go run out and buy it when it comes out.
Like people that I trust that review stuff are all saying it's just way too short and not worth $60.
I'm not paying $60 for it because I paid $60 for Resident Evil 2, and I will get back to it someday. I'm not saying anytime right away, but I haven't beat it. I'm not gonna pay $60 for a game that's gonna sit on my shelf.
I'll wait for a sale like I did for 2.
Yeah, and I paid $60 for it, and I still haven't beat the damn thing. Like, no. I mean, it's a great game. Looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
My wife was actually enjoying watching, but I stopped because of Anthem or something. And I haven't gone back to it. And I'm not paying $60 for 5 hours and something that I may not actually beat right away.
True.
Because I know me, like, if I stopped playing Control because that shitty ass in-game map. Because I was lost in the game. Could not figure out where to go, and I still haven't gone back to it.
The game's on sale for like $20 right now.
It should have been $20 brand new. Fucking Quantum Break, fucking shitty ripoff. Sorry.
That's not a ripoff. It's the same devs though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same devs. I'm just saying it was a lackluster version of wannabe of Quantum Break.
But you notice how everybody praised it because it was multiplat?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
And what I played, I probably played half of the game, at least half the game, and I still, Quantum Break to me is 10 times better. There's people that say Control stories better. I'm like, whatever. I guess if you're in more.
Is it time travel stuff with Control?
No, there's no
See,
time travel.
I like all the time travel.
Me
like
too.
Any movies with time travel, I love it. And
It's more
Quantum Break had good story on time travel.
It's more supernatural. It's more supernatural, like.
Was she a witch flying around and shit?
She does fly. I never got to the part in the game where you could fly. I never saw that.
I thought that was actually a joke, but it is true.
Yeah. She can fly. You can look up gameplay where I don't remember the main character's name. Maybe it's Jessie or something, but she gets powers where she can eventually fly. I never got that far. Because I got lost in the game and the in-game map sucked and didn't help me. I was like, what the fuck is this?
That's
Didn't
how,
you-
dude. I
didn't-
hated the map on Star
I was
Star
gonna
Wars
say you
game.
hated the map in Star Wars, didn't you?
I finished it. I like the ending and I like how that game ended, but I fucking hated that map on Star Wars Fallen Order.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the game got better after I ended up getting not lost for the 200th time, but I
They
mean,
should
it
have had
picks-
fast travel to get back to your ship.
Yes, I will agree with that because those maps were huge for the most part, and then having to go all the way back through the map to get back to your ship was a pain in my ass.
I don't even mind like going back to the ship. I just want a better map on that game.
Well, if you're done with the map, there's no sense unless you just want to like you've missed some collectibles. But a lot of people don't give a shit because they're just trying to beat the story, and a lot of people just go back after, like I'll do with Doom Eternal. If you're just trying to get back to the ship to progress the story, there's no need in wandering back through that. There's huge ass map. It was annoying to me at first, but then I got used to it. I'm like, I gotta do what I gotta do. But yeah, there should be an option because ain't options great? That's right. We keep hearing, right? Options are phenomenal. Be an option to fast travel if you want to. This is actually on my arcade 1-up machine, but
Oh, it is?
the ROM won't play for some fucking reason. It'll load up the game, but then it'll kick me back out to the fucking game select screen. I don't know what's wrong with it. Just about maybe a bad ROM or something.
It could be.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's the emulator version versus the ROM.
Yeah,
Because
maybe.
not all ROMs work with every emulator.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe they downloaded the wrong version or something.
Or
Like-
just it
like
just
I-
doesn't
like-
plain work on it.
I know for a fact that my what's the emulator that comes on Steam that you can get? Super. You don't get it on Steam. Sorry, it's called.
Talking about MAME.
Yeah, but no, but it's not. It is MAME, but it's. Let me just. I can't remember what it's called. But we bought.
MUVR.
No. It's the one that just plays your regular games. You can put all of your emulators into.
RetroArch.
Not RetroArch.
Launchbox?
Launchbox.
Launchbox.
So I used to use Launchbox exclusively for all my shit. And then all of a sudden, it stopped running my games. And I have no idea why. And it turns out that some of the problems is there was some disassociation with the emulators. But especially my MAME emulator, it will not play any of my MAME games whatsoever now. And it pisses me off.
Yeah, there's two games I've found that won't run on that Raspberry Pi for some reason. Is the Superman game you were just playing, and the and it pisses me off because I want to play both of them. Is the Spider-Man arcade game with Submariner?
I
Black
love
Cat.
that game. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was like loaded it up and like yes, and then it kicked me out. Like what the fuck? No. And I can't get it to work, dude.
So does it go through the black screen then just it stops?
Spider-Man, it's just what's it called? Is it called Spider-Man or Avenger?
It's called Spider-Man. It's called Spider-Man the arcade game.
Yeah. It'll load up, but then that one will load up, and then I can't do anything. It's like not the game doesn't freeze. Like the load screen, like the main screen is fine, but it's like it turns all the buttons off. So I actually have to turn the arcade machine off and reboot it just to get back to the home screen.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's something fucked up with that ROM. I don't know why, but the Superman game that just kicks me back to the game select. The category I'm in. I don't know, man. That's the only two I've found so far. Everyone else I've tried worked.
Okay.
It's like I guess there's something wrong with those ROMs or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not compatible.
Oh, I apologize. I wasn't paying attention to the chat, and Yobi made some kind of comment about I misread something. I don't even remember what that was. I apologize, Yobi.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see it.
So is this where the fun zone is?
It is.
Oh my goodness. Who came in the back door? I thought I felt some gas happening there, but
You know, hit that mic guy.
Oh,
What's up, Mike?
hey,
nothing
Mike,
like a ninja. What's up, boys?
What's going on?
we're happy you can come. Thank you very much for accepting my offer.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had a meeting at the same time, so I'm glad I could slip in here for a couple minutes.
Oh no, listen, not a problem. I appreciate it. It's been a long time since you've gone before, and I know that you've got some children considerations when it comes to our show, so I totally understand.
Well, that's when I put the headphones on.
Gotcha.
So, especially when, you know, Jago's talking.
Oh my goodness. He never stops talking.
Well,
Every second word out of his mouth has to do with a female body part.
Yeah, or Shazam.
Hey, isn't that a female body part?
Well, yeah, I guess.
oh my god.
Jago, do your Shazam.
Where'd
Jago.
Jago go?
The one
He
time
doesn't do. See, he
He's on
doesn't do
mute.
this on command.
He's on mute.
you can usually never get him to shut up, but now he won't.
Oh, you know what he's doing? He's overplaying his arcade one-up.
Oh, what do you get?
No, I'm getting beer.
Oh, he's getting beer.
Beer.
I heard that jab. You said, Mike.
Jago, do Shazam.
Shazam!
It sounded like you were still playing the Michael Jackson arcade game.
Shooting out hand sanitizer everywhere.
Yeah. That's what you want to call it.
Is that? Oh, I was just gonna say that. Is that what we're
It's all
calling it
over
these
the
days?
place.
Yeah.
So Mike, since you're the last of the party, we were all discussing earlier about, you know, the changes we've all had to make to our lives in the last couple of weeks. Give us kind of a rundown of how your life has changed since all this has gone
Well,
down.
and actually, the only real change is my kids are home and driving me crazy.
Oh,
But I'm in IT, so I'm essential. And turns out the bulk of my clients are essential too. So it's been business as usual for me.
And you
so
can work
actually-
from home just as easily, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, my entire workforce can. So you know, all of my engineers, my service desk folks, we're all mobile. I'm at home 4 days a week anyway.
Right.
So the only real difference is like I said, the kids are home right now. I'm in Maryland, so they just yesterday put the stay at home order in. But again, that doesn't apply to me because I'm an IT guy, right? So
you don't apply to you because you're an it guy. I'm an it guy too. But,
sorry, we got it.
I hear you.
So,
Yeah, I've been
so yeah, I
working.
mean,
I've been working from home since all this started too. So
yes, I mean it really hasn't changed for me from a day-to-day thing. A lot of our clients are trying to work from home now, so we have a lot more requests for people to do work at home. So that it's kind of given us a little bit of a busier schedule, but from an actual work standpoint, it's pretty much been the same. So.
Have the stores in your state or in your town at least, have they all kind of shut down for the most part and only the essential ones are still open?
They're starting to, but again, see, Maryland, I don't know what in the world our state's doing, because the list of businesses that are considered essential is kind of a joke.
Right.
I mean, seriously, law firms, construction companies. I mean, basically, like I said, the bulk of my IT clientele are essential. And granted, some of them are surgery centers and stuff like that, where obviously, I do have some medical clients, but I have a general contractor that's still planning on doing an office move on Friday, and I'm like, what?
yeah. Even here in North Carolina, I mean, home repair is essential, and that's what I mean. I do hardwood floors for a living. I told my boss man, I was like, "There's no way we're going to be essential. No, we're essential because we're considered home repair." I could not believe that.
It's the same way here.
Auto repair shops. Yeah, it's really, it's and if you're a big box store like a Target or a Walmart, and you sell any kind of grocery, you're essential.
You're essential.
So, you know, it's if they're really serious, the seriousness factor on this, it just sometimes gets me, because I get being safe, and if you're really going to shut things down, then shut things down.
Exactly.
You know, don't screw around.
Don't half-ass it.
Exactly, and that's what I feel like's happening. Is we're getting, you know, every Target with a grocery aisle, you know, everybody is walking around buying other crap. Shut down the rest of the store then. If you're really gonna be serious, shut the rest of the store down.
Well, my wife, she's a pharmacy manager at a Walmart, you know, not too far from here, and she you know, she gets inside info that only store employees, you know, of course they hear, but she tells me, and she said there's some Walmarts, I mean, because Walmart for food and stuff like that's essential, yes, but she said there's some Walmarts that have been shut down, the only thing in some Walmarts, she didn't tell me where, because she just heard the info too from her boss man or the main store manager. He's like, there's some Walmarts that have shut down the whole Walmart except for the grocery part and like the pharmacy. I was like,
Hey,
really? She's
my
like,
grocery
yeah.
part don't even work anymore. We can't
See,
get food.
But that goes to what you're saying. The only thing is that the essential part of Walmart is still open, but everything else you can't shop there. There's like, I guess you got the lights turned off.
And if you're gonna do that, I mean, if you're serious, then that's how you do it. And that Walmart that your wife's working at, I applaud them, because that is, you know, there's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that should have happened too. Like, you know, I know everybody's got memes and jokes about the toilet paper and all that stuff, but
yeah.
when this first started, retail stores should have clamped down on that, like, immediately. Like, they're just now doing it, but you know, you still can't buy a roll of frickin' toilet paper.
Nope.
And this should have been the first thing that they clamped down on.
I said that a month ago when all this shit basically started happening. And I was like, if I told my wife this, I was like, if they had clamped down and made like 2 per limits or 3 per limits, they'd still be toilet paper on the fucking shelves now.
Yeah,
Well,
they've seen
we
that
need-
trend.
Yep.
We need a research study on why toilet paper. You know,
Well, you know,
like,
crazy.
what
you know,
is it about toilet paper?
Well, you know, crazy.
know.
You know, crazy that watches us. He don't think he's in chat anymore, but he's like, didn't he say he had like 900 rolls?
Yeah,
of
he had like
toilet-
900 rolls of
Oh
toilet
my
paper.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, that's a whole
If
lot
you-
of shit.
Yeah, exactly. If you have that much toilet paper because you think you're going to be stuck in the house for a month, you need to go see the doctor, because there's something else wrong with you.
Yes. That makes no sense to me. And like, you know, the Walmart warehouses, reason why your store doesn't have any food, Super, is because the Walmart warehouses are running out of shit because they can't get shipments in, and everybody's panic bought all this crap.
Well, they limited groceries here like a while ago. Like, you could only buy like one kind of meat and one kind of bread, but still, like, we don't have any food.
Before they limited it, people were buying. You saw the pictures online. People in these grocery stores. I saw one grocery cart. This woman had. She had 2 grocery carts full, but one grocery cart was just full of like chicken. One cart itself was full of like just chicken and meat. If they had put this in place beforehand, there'd be meat there for you. You know, theoretically, that's what I'm saying.
More people would have a chance to get some than the people hoarding it.
Yeah.
We don't have nothing. The shelves are empty. Pissed off and hungry.
They're trying to play catch up now. They should have been proactive, not reactive.
Yep.
Well,
And that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
haven't
in nobody's defense, this is the first time this has ever happened.
Well, this is something we've never seen in our lifetimes yet.
No, we have not.
Nothing like this. There's been pandemics of these diseases that we weren't even around for back then that killed millions of people. But, you know, in times were different back then as well. But we've never seen anything in my 42 years. I've never seen, and most of us, if not all of us, that are around now have never seen anything like this. That the government or as contagious, and the government is taken so seriously.
Not since like the Spanish flu.
Yeah.
What's weird, like the similarities to the Spanish flu, like that shit started in Kansas, and we tried to downplay it and stuff, and the first wave wasn't like super bad. Then the second wave came and like
Just
it
Screwed
mutated.
everybody.
Yeah, so it's fucked up. And then like the reason they call it Spanish flu is because nobody was reporting on it because they didn't want to give out their numbers and stuff, except for Spain because they were neutral in the war.
I read today that it could be bullshit, but I read today there was like 8 different strands of this fucking C virus shit. I'm like, are you kidding me? I just read the other day it was only 2.
Yeah, there's different variations of the strain, and there's been variations of the strain, but
I think there's a whole lot we don't know. That
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
whole lot we don't know that we're learning day by day.
I
And
don't
like
know.
like I said earlier, those numbers they came from China. Are
Yeah.
They're bullshit. That's total
Oh, they're
bullshit.
they're way higher.
They gotta be.
What was the numbers you said that had died in China? Creeper?
like 2,500 or a little bit more.
Bullshit.
And
were-
like
I had-
10,000 have died in Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
What I had read
doesn't
that
make any sense.
millions of people's phone,
Oh yeah, I forgot about
accounts that just terminated.
Yeah, everybody smokes in China.
According by like the numbers, like we're way over twice as many cases as China had. And
Plus,
I
two,
don't
we
know
have more
about that.
testing than what anyone's ever had before, so you're gonna
Well,
have
yeah,
that.
yeah. Let's and I'm looking more towards, you know, morbid as it sounds, death rates, because that's really where you're, you know,
Exactly.
We got more deaths
we're
in
in
China.
we're in flu season. I mean, that's part of the, you know, that's part of this too, is that it's still a virus. It's still a virus going on at the same time that normal viruses come through. So, you know, it's hard sometimes to you know, I feel like we overstate things sometimes. Not us, but you know, I think things get overstated sometimes.
Yeah.
A flu, you know, a flu can kill anybody, whether you're, you know, young, old, immune, not immune. I mean, my father, you know, my father had cancer. He didn't die of the cancer. He died because he got pneumonia after his treatment, and so
Complication from it.
Yeah.
right. So it was a complication of, not, and that's the problem. His immune system was weak, and something that would normally have just put him down for a day or two, you know, ended up killing him. And
Well-
that's just how. Yeah. So I don't want to overstate too, or understate and say that this is not a serious thing. I get the more we've seen of this, and the more we've gone, you know, the more I see of what we're doing to try to slow it down. I get how serious it is, but I think there are some things that just, you know, you got to put into perspective that we're, you know, this is unprecedented, but it's coming at a time when it pretty much you see this kind of thing.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, of course. Like a lot of people I've heard that have died from this C virus, they haven't died directly. What I've heard is not died directly because of it. They've died because, like a 37-year-old guy here in Raleigh, he died because he got it, and then something with his blood pressure. And they're thinking high blood pressure may not be a good thing to have if you catch the C virus. They're just like how you say that word? Extenuating circumstances,
Mhm.
not the virus itself that killed him.
Yeah.
I was
Other
like, really?
factors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very strange. It's it's just something that it just doesn't seem real. Of course, I've had the stay-at-home order, at least for Kansas, and Missouri is pretty much about the same for I think about a week now.
Didn't you stay home last
yeah,
week?
we
Yeah,
just
that's right. It was a week.
I think
You
we
need-
just extended ours for a couple months or some shit.
Did you,
They've
you,
been
took,
extended to like the April 30th.
you took off last week, didn't you?
Yeah, tomorrow I go back to work. So, well, we'll see how things are, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I took 2 vacation days yesterday and today for this week, so I don't want to burn all my time.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I just want to see what goes on the maintenance side of things for the forklifts, and then we'll go from there. So.
Well, I haven't, like I said, I'm deemed essential, so.
Oh, yeah, we are too, but it's just got an email from the service manager and said, about, of course, today's the last day of the month, so it's wanting everyone to get all their stuff closed out and whatnot, and so we can get billed, so this month's numbers look good, but and he put a wording in there, it's like, we don't know how much longer we'll be able to do it, so let's work together and get everything completed.
I'm like Mike too. If they want to get a handle on this,
they need to shut stuff down.
They need to be more proactive than reactive. If they're serious about getting a handle on it.
The sooner we do it, the sooner we get back to normal.
Yeah, my thing is, I can't afford to sit home for 3 months. I mean, I don't want to go out in the public either. But
I mean, I will say this, that to my, and I was talking to this with my my company CEO today. He's like, "How you holding up?" And I'm like, "Fine." I'm like, "We're working." I was like, "We have revenue coming in. I mean, we can't, without getting into specifics."
Yeah.
I could tell you that I've got a client that had to, basically they shut down. They have no revenue coming in for the year of 2020 right now because of what they do. The nature of their business is not. It's based on gathering, and so I gotta thank my stars that I've got a job that I can rely on, and we're getting, we're making money, and we're doing what we need to do. I mean, so
I don't know. It just, like I said, I can't afford it. A lot of people can afford to sit home for 3 months and not work. We need to be, the government needs to be serious, and people need to take this more serious. But at the end of the day, people still have to work. I don't know where you draw that line. Like, I need to work. I can't afford to stay home, but I don't want to go out either and potentially get sick from this. But where's the line? How do my bills get paid if I sit the fuck at home?
That's where it comes to where you draw the line, where it's more of, fuck the money. It's, life's more important than the money, and then you gotta, I don't know. It's you
know what I'm saying?
Somewhere.
I could be healthy, but I could be also homeless.
Yeah.
It's a no-win situation.
No, it's not. I mean, you can't. There's no winning there. Like
either the economy goes to shit, and or people die, and
like I don't know who it was. One of them countries has got a freeze on the utilities and rent and mortgages.
There's some places they're doing that for around here for, there's been talks of there's one city just south of me, probably by about 10 miles that I just saw a thing on Facebook that over there the power company was going to give all the residents a free month of power where they weren't going to charge them.
Well, Andy just asked, have the government not offer you a guy's wage? They've offered this one time $1,200 thing, but that ain't gonna go far.
I think there'll be more than just that one.
Oh yeah, they're gonna dish it out.
I mean,
more.
they're gonna. I think they're just probably just to be safe. They're just going to have to, because there's just going to be just so much.
I don't know how we get out of this without everybody really sitting at home. And
exactly.
But at the end of the day, how do we pay our bills? How do these businesses survive? Because I don't only think about me, but I'm thinking about all these businesses that.
That's where the government comes in and does the bailouts and the assistance.
Damn, our government.
It's called inflation.
Oh, I think once we're out of this, we're what we were used to before. We're gonna be in a big our lives are gonna be different, way different.
Yep.
I honestly believe that.
I'm not trying to say that we're gonna be better off because of this, but I think there will be some positive things that do come out of it.
Yeah.
Minus all the the loss that we'll take. Some things will come out of this, and I mean,
better procedures.
Will it be worth it? Maybe not, but we can't only think about the negative, because that's all that's been consuming us lately.
Oh yeah, that's exactly.
Yes.
I know people in, when I was in the military, they hated when you put your hands in your pockets. I can tell them to flip them off now. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm keeping my hands in my pockets. I don't want to touch nothing.
Yep.
I think a lot of social justice warriors are gonna, all that's gonna go away. You know what I mean? They're gonna.
No.
No. I think they're gonna wake up and be like, there's more things that are
More
important
Yeah.
than.
I think they're gonna. I think this emboldens them, to be quite honest with you, because oh my God, here you go, we let the earth warm and all these, I'm serious.
Trap diseases from billions of years
Well, no,
ago.
I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying,
the rest
I'm
of us are gonna
yeah.
be like, dude, it's time for you guys to just shut up. You know what I
well,
mean?
I think this makes it worse.
I can see it.
Could possibly be.
I can see it going both ways. I mean, I don't know that. Yeah, I just think the way we've took a lot of things for granted, like just everyday lives, and let's be honest, people don't wash their fucking hands. That's obvious.
I've never washed my hands so much.
My hands are raw.
Me neither. I just think we're gonna be in store for big changes in certain places that we're not used to after we come out of this. Where and how and what, I don't know. But I think this is gonna wake a lot of people up and a lot of governments up. And what we were talking before we went live was like, I think we stopped dealing as much with China per se.
Oh yes.
Good,
Yeah.
make shit here again. Jesus.
Yeah.
Like our medicine, like we get it from like China and India, like
It's
all
not
these
just
other
medicine.
places.
There's toilet paper.
Everything.
There's all kinds of shit.
I know, but like we could make that shit here. Like I expect that to change. We'll start making shit here again, hopefully.
I hope they just take a look at, like, so we can send jobs overseas and get cheaper labor. I hope they start rethinking that and maybe move a little stuff back here. Maybe. I don't know.
The term that the term "Make America Great Again." The new term is going to be "Make It in America Again."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
most definitely. Yeah.
Well, guys, it is that time.
It is.
So, so since I didn't get a chance to say anything about video gaming, any of y'all got the VIP? I know Jago's a founder.
Okay.
Anybody got that VIP Amico?
We talked about it today.
I do not.
And it was like I
Get
got the
it.
notification. It was today or yesterday about doing the pre-order, and I wanted to do it. It was like I just don't have the extra money right now. They want $100 US up front, I think, don't they? To hold.
Yeah, they
it?
want $100.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
What is
it?
I'm actually not a founder. I wanted to get it, but
I thought you were. Oh.
No. I actually forgot about it, and
What-
then I didn't get it.
What's the final price, Mike?
$250
So-
$250 for the Arctic white and the black one, and
Right.
then
Yeah.
and then the wood grain one's $280. And we were talking about this. I want to get that, but I don't know if I should put $100 on that right now because of the way things are going. I want the wood grain one.
Wait, what is this? What are you guys
The
talking
Amico.
The
In
Amico.
Amico.
television.
about?
In television.
The new
In
Intellivision.
television.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to get it because I missed out on the founders one. So I was like, I want to get this, but I don't know if I should put $100 on it to hold it because I don't know how this shit's gonna go.
Well, it's remember it's fully refundable.
Yeah, you're right,
Why do you guys want it in television?
dude. It looks awesome.
Because
Oh
it's
my
awesome.
God. So, yeah, you hold on. Did you not watch?
He didn't.
I'm gonna self plug.
Oh yeah, you better go watch the
Sorry,
show
Jay.
with Tommy in it.
Tommy
Oh my
Tallarico.
God, we had Tommy Tallarico on our
Yeah.
show a couple months ago, and he like gave us the entire scoop on this thing. And
the
I mean,
hugest scoop.
I was in on it because I'm an old man, and I had and still have it in television
Yeah.
with all my games. But this thing is it just beautiful, and it's
That was our first console was in television.
I told you, Mike, when y'all were on that night, I missed out.
Now-
I was an Atari guy, but this thing looks amazing, dude.
it does.
It
And now Sonic, it doesn't have VR.
No, I'm here.
He's out. He's out.
Better luck next time. Well, like I have all in television. What makes us try to sell me on this because I
alright.
have all the games.
So so keep in mind that, I mean, it's not what they're doing is a number of things. Number one, they're bringing back a lot of the back catalog from not just their own, and they're kind of bringing those into the new gen, but they're remaking a lot of the old Magic games, which I loved. They're bringing back a lot of the they're doing I think what else.
So I get to play Astro Smash and Snafu in 4K.
So let me tell you, dude. Not only is Astro Smash upgraded and multiplayer, but it is a pack-in game for the system. There are see, Tommy needs to hire me because I am like his biggest advocate for this system.
Hey, you want to know what's included in Super? Here you go. Every Amico system comes with 2 wireless controllers, a 6 fun-filled games. 6 comes in. You can get the Arctic White, the Black, and the Wood Grain right now. You get a $25 RFID golden ticket gift card to our digital game store, and then you get the Amico Running Man exclusive I don't know how you pronounce that. Lenticure? I don't know how you pronounce
Some
that.
kind of poster.
Yeah, with the Running Man thing on it, changes
And
that
it
you
moves.
move it, and it's signed by Tommy Tallarico, 20% and the promo code 25% off merchandise store.
And
it's
if
good.
you
three
say,
of
who
the
the hell is
5
Tommy Tallarico, I'll shoot you.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah,
Hold on, I
please
just seen a
don't.
picture of Astro Smash. That looks fucking dope.
And then you
Dude,
get 3.
it is-
You get 3 digital soundtracks with
Yeah.
Earthworm Jim and 2 Tom Tallarico digital soundtrack.
So let me tell you what. So 3 of the games that are packed in with this thing. One is Astro Smash.
Yeah.
One is an update to skiing. Remember the skiing game?
Yep.
And one is Shark.
We used to play the shit out of that skiing game.
Yes. So the other thing too, we had on the next following week Mike Micah from Digital Eclipse,
Yes.
Digital Ocean rather, and whatnot.
Yeah.
He's working on Night Stalker. Remember if you played in television, you know Night Stalker.
Isn't there an Echo the Dolphin too?
So yes, there's going to be, even though Tommy won't confirm or deny, but Ed Annunziata kind of we had him on the show too, and he kind of hinted. So there's that.
Yep.
They just showed another, and the controller. Take what you know about the old Intellivision controller and just jack it up to 20.
The controller looks amazing.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is all I can tell you. Sonic, go watch that show with on our channel with Tommy. I mean, just for no other reason than to kind of get an idea of the original Earthworm Jim team is making an exclusive Earthworm Jim game for this console.
Yep.
I
need Snafu.
Let's put it this way.
Snafu is in there. Snafu is in there. It's coming.
Yep. Put it this
That
way,
song's
Super.
still stuck in my head after.
Put it this way,
30
Super. My wife plays mobile games, and she got excited when my wife actually watched about half of that podcast with Tommy Tallarico after she got hyped for it because she can't play with a controller to save her life, but she got hyped for the Amico.
That's
Yeah,
my
I
biggest.
can't
That's
wait.
my biggest reservation, Mike. Is that I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to use those controllers because of the way they're designed.
And I suffered for a long time from what I used to call Intellivision claw. You know, when you're playing that thing.
Yeah.
I get it, and I totally get it, but they're redesigning that too.
Okay.
So
Because I am a one-handed gamer, right? You have to understand that I'm a one-handed gamer, and if I cannot play that game, if I cannot play that controller with one hand, then
think of it. So can you play a mobile game
yes.
with one hand?
Yes.
Then you can play on that controller with one hand.
Good.
Isn't that did Tommy say the screen on the controllers are they touch screen? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember the overlays. The overlays are going to be digital.
Yeah, that's right.
So-
That's right.
And they are going to sell some of the old Intellivision games. Oh, Asteroids. in the video that that we're showing while, and it's got a flip mode where it will flip back and forth between kind of the new look and the old arcade look.
Yep.
You got to put those screens on. You know those plastic overlays.
So
you had
that's
to put-
no, because the screen on this thing's an LCD touchscreen.
Yep.
The overlays will be on that.
Yep. Digitally super. Digital. You know you like digital.
Dude, I cannot stress it enough. When we're done here, go watch that show and just.
Can you link it in a DM to me, please?
What? The show?
Yeah,
The show?
I got it.
Dude, it's like a
And-
3-hour
and
show, dude. It's good though. It's
Oh,
good.
it was four.
yeah,
It was
it's a
nearly
good
4
It was
hours.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 4 hours of Tommy Tallarico time.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it was just.
I listened for like 3, had to catch up the next day for the last hour.
I mean, he just kept going and and every time he was like, you know what, I'm in a good mood, so let me
Yeah.
give you some more information that you know that I haven't told anybody yet, and like,
This comes
and,
out in
I'll say this,
October?
I know things,
Yeah, October.
yeah, I know things that I can't even say. I'm just that just have me so jacked up for this system. I cannot tell you. And what was really cool is, do you know about the rest of his career with game soundtracks and stuff? Like being the guy who did the game soundtrack to Earthworm Jim and the Terminator on Sega CD and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he actually allowed us to use. So you guys, we used to have that kind of porn music as our opening soundtrack for our opening video. And
I like that music.
he actually gave us permission to use the track that we introed him with, which is one of his tracks off of Terminator. So that's now our official our intro music. He allowed us to have that and to use it. I'm like, this guy is just freaking awesome.
That interview was one of the best interviews.
Yeah,
he was just so this like down to earth and willing to
Genuine,
answer your questions, dude. And he gave y'all so many like exclusives on that show that
He was like pulling stuff out of like drawers and shit to show.
Yes. He was like, here's what the console looks like. I got a plastic shell of it.
Yep. Here's your controller. He showed what the controller looked like. He put it up on the camera. Yeah, dude.
The guy that's developing the controller was in the chat room. I mean, it was a crazy night. It was like one of the best nights of my life.
Yeah.
That was one of the best podcasts I've seen in a long, very fun and informative podcast I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I apologize, guys. I didn't mean to.
No,
I didn't mean to pimp. I didn't mean to pimp the show.
Listen, do not ever apologize for that. Because guess what? What's my slogan? Support and be supported.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I support you. You support me. It's the way it works.
Hey, I didn't even know about it till he said something, so I'm interested in it now.
Dude,
I just DM'd you.
Look, let's put it this way: if I don't have the money to get the PS5 and Xbox One or Xbox Series X Day One, I will have because I'm gonna have
I am telling you, I'm gonna have this before I have a new next gen console.
Yeah.
I am probably one of the least. I know. John, one of my co-hosts, Techno, he's like laughing at me. He's like, "Nah, you're gonna have an Xbox Series X Day One." I'm like, I'm really kind of happy with my Xbox One X, and this in televisions might take some time out of my game because the games are only going to be between like $3 and $9.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's coming with a $25 thing to use in their store. Holy shit! Are you kidding me?
Well, the Founders Edition, we got 50.
Yeah. Well, this if you order it now, it's coming with a $25 to use
Yeah.
in the store to buy games, and it's coming with 6 games, dude.
And
Hey,
it's
real
coming
quick,
and it's.
I got to jump off here real quick.
Oh, sorry, man.
Oh no, you're fine. Like I'm gonna check this out later for sure. But bye everyone.
Later, Super.
Later, Super.
Yeah. But yeah, no, seriously, the Intellivision. I'm I'm actually thinking I might do something and not tell my wife. I might just put it on the credit card.
No, it does, man. It looks amazing.
I don't know. You know, $100 Canadians, like, or a US is like what, $700 Canadian now?
I mean, add $100. That's it. You know, your 100
Wow.
is our 200. So.
Yeah.
I really want the wood grain one. I really do. That looks.
That's the one I got. But I'll tell you,
That black one with the neon.
Yup.
That looks so slick.
That carbon black, man,
Oh,
caught my eye.
God, it looks so nice.
I know.
It looks real
I said,
nice.
I know. I said, Tommy, I might have to sweet talk you into switching my pre-order. But the wood grain.
The wood grain looks awesome, though, dude.
Yeah, and it just brings back such memories. That's the nostalgia factor is why I got the wood grain.
I was an Atari guy, but you know the Atari had the wood grain too. So.
Yes, it did. So I wasn't. You know, it's funny. I wasn't. Back then. I wasn't into like that first console war. So I mean, I had an Atari 2600, and when I went, my first computer was an Atari 800. So I mean, before I even got into PC, man, I was running bulletin board systems and stuff on a 1200 XL. I was an Atari guy. I was an Atari guy when I'd walk into electronics boutique and see the little one sad Atari shelf, and the whole rest of the store was Commodore 64.
Yeah.
Was that Atari out before the Commodore 64?
They were out at the same time.
Oh, mine was a Commodore 64.
You know, I was an Atari guy when I bought the Jaguar day one.
Right. Yep.
Kasumi Ninja came with the headband.
Oh yes.
I used to write.
Packing game.
You want to hear something
hey,
crazy?
Jago,
Yeah.
where'd you learn to fly?
I wrote my first university paper on a Commodore 64. On a dot matrix printer on the keyboard. I wrote my first paper.
Nice.
Yeah.
With the green and white line paper.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I think I might have to sweet talk the wife too, but can I put $100 down? I really want, because I missed out on the Founders, and I was like, damn it. I didn't know they were gonna come back with this other offer. Damn, man.
I mean, it's just I cannot remember, like when the Xbox One came out, PS4 came out. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'll get one of these. This is pretty cool. I'll get back into gaming.
Yeah.
And I was, you know, just like, yeah, all right, I'll pre-order. What the hell? I have not been this excited for a game system.
Me neither.
I don't feel this way. To be perfectly honest, I don't feel this way about the new Xbox, the new PlayStation.
I'll put it this way. Because I was a Sega kid, Nintendo, I had all that, Atari, blah, blah. I had every system damn near known to, you know what I mean? I told you this, Mike, when we did the Sega show. I haven't been this excited since I bought the 3DO because it was an unknown to me. And, you know, I didn't grow up with it. So I'll put it that way. I haven't been this excited for a console that I'm not used to since, say, like the 3DO days. And the 3DO was amazing. But it was just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one console I really do wish I had gotten.
3DO.
You know, I really wish I had gotten a 3DO.
Demolition Man on the 3DO. It was like playing the fucking movie. It was so cool, dude. I mean, what's that party game? Oh my god, it was so good. I can't think of the name of it now, but there was so many geeks. So many games. It was just, it was cool shit. It just cost too much.
Yeah.
Sam, Way of the Warrior, Naughty Dog did it. Yeah, man, it's so good. And like I said, I haven't been this excited for a console that wasn't a brand we were used to since then. That's what I mean. I'm being as honest as I can be.
I agree.
He said it's limited, and that link is like limited. You know, I hope it's not that limited where it takes forever for them to get them into stores, so they don't suffer in that, you know, for lack of like consoles. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And
I
want
this to be successful.
I do too.
I want the Amico to be a household name like Sega, Nintendo, and Xbox is. It's an alternative. If you don't want to pay $300, $400, $500, go get you an Amico. It's like the perfect blend. It's like I said, my wife, she's a mobile gamer, but she's like, I might actually could play this console. I'm like, yes, that's what they're going for.
Yeah, have something to play with my kids.
Yes.
Get
traditional gamers or mobile gamers on something else besides a mobile phone. Get them gaming with the family, not just looking down.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
And I didn't even get a chance to, you know what? When you see Sonic again, remind him too that even though the console has 2 controllers, your phone,
you
can download the app as a controller, and it'll.
About that.
I did too. I mean, there's so many things that he is, and I told him when he was on, I said, look, my excitement for this was there before I even knew you were involved. I told Tommy that on our show. I'm like, this was before I even knew you were there. There is something that just brings back this idea of getting just family time, and maybe when my some of my adult friends come over, and if we can get a new version of Las Vegas Poker or Blackjack,
Yeah.
Play a little cornhole, which is one of the other pack-in games.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
So I mean, I am just really excited for this.
Me too. I can't believe Super hadn't heard of him. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, especially since he had it in television.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
I mean, we are not we are not the majority,
It surprised me he hadn't heard anything about it. I was shocked. I was like, what? What? You talk about the original? No, not the original.
Right. Although it's going to be great. It's going to be great that the original games are going to be available.
Yeah,
For like 50 cents a piece. And there was a video game that they put out, I don't know, maybe a week or so ago, that had that little sliver of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons in it, and I just dropped out of my chair.
I should have told Super to go download that Moon Patrol little short demo.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know if you can, but that's fantastic. I remember playing Moon Patrol. Yeah, there's so much
I'm
better.
gonna play the crap out of that game.
Yeah, me too. And it's so short. I'm like, damn you for ending.
Guys, I'd love to chat all night about this stuff.
Oh yeah, it's time.
But it was time to go a half hour ago, but I kept it going because hey, why not?
Well, thank you.
It's my show. Like do whatever the hell I want.
This is true, and I was late.
That's right, and you deserve as much time here as anyone else.
Yes.
Oh,
like I say, Mike, I say all the time, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten into podcasting because you were one of the first people that I reached out to.
Oh man. Well, I will tell you that for people who don't know this, our logo is what you brought that to me in both a picture and a video in a time when I was very close to hanging it up,
right.
where you completely re-energized not just me but the NLG brand, and I have never forgotten that and never will forget that, Jay. So anything that I can do.
Listen, and I do these types of things for people that I respect. Okay? Respect is a huge thing for me, and if I have a lot of respect for you, I don't mind using what little talents that I have. I don't have a lot of talents. But you have to understand.
Oh, good Lord, stop.
But this is the only thing that I've got. This is the only thing that I've got. Besides being a parent that has 2 children that are alive. Basically, I succeeded at being a parent so far, and I'm pretty decent at creating graphics. And if I can share that with people and it helps them, then all the better. And I just want to say something to you is I hope you continue doing what you do, because We need more shows like that.
Yes.
We need more shows
Yep.
that are unique. We need more shows that don't just cater to what everyone else wants to hear.
Yep.
That's exactly why we do what we do. You know, I was told recently by a YouTuber, the reason why I don't get the views that I have is because of the quality of my product. Okay? That's what I was told. I'm not mentioning names. I was told that the reason why we don't get the views we have is because of the quality of our product. If we want to have more views, then upper quality. And I'm thinking,
What?
wait a second, up my quality. I'm the guy that brought this type of shit to the mainstream, in my opinion,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah. Yep.
Huh?
And someone's telling me that I need to up my game. Well, here's the thing. I've already done all the stuff. Now it's time for me to do shit for me. I'm not doing...
Absolutely.
Do what makes you happy, Jay. And
That's
this,
right. I'm not
when
catering. I don't cater to people. I
when
do
you
what
asked
I
me to-
want to do.
When you asked me to be part of this, it was an immediate yes, and you know that.
Mm-hmm.
I watching, even if I can't listen, sometimes I will watch just to watch the screen.
Yeah, the old gameplay or the old stuff we grew up on. Yep.
You know, this is
Or
live
Jay-
game. This is live gameplay.
Or Jay, when Jay's got his camera on and he's playing with one hand, that still gets me. Cause I try to play a game with one hand, I'll get my fucking ass kicked.
So, but like, anyway, long story short, keep doing what you're doing because we need more people
Yeah.
like you that are doing
Well-
it for the right reasons.
Yep. And we got to get that thing we discussed going. which,
Yes. Yes.
You know,
and you know what?
unfortunately,
And now,
life keeps getting in the way, but now
I think now is the
more than
perfect
ever.
time to maybe push a little more.
I think so.
I agree. So we'll talk.
I
we'll
agree.
Talk, we'll
We
talk
gotta,
off air.
we gotta do that crossover too. Damn it.
Damn right.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, we already have you and Fastback as basic regulars.
Well, wasn't Fast was on last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Fastback is
jumped
on
in.
there.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
So, but anyway, thank you everybody for showing up.
Yes.
We will see you next
We
week.
love we love you all.
We do. We love you all.
Indeed.
And we'll see you next week on Super's channel. Thanks for coming, guys.
When he's gonna be fanboying about the Amico.
Oh god. and remember,
Hey,
and
if
remember,
we get one more Amico, bro, it's one more in the army.
Yeah, exactly.
and just remember, please follow Super on Twitter. And whenever he opens up his mouth and says stupid stuff, just jump down his throat right away like I do. Later,
Whatever you
guys.
do, don't mention VR.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.